piling down. The ship is kind of following, but it can't, nose down to chase it, so it's not going to be able to land as fast as it's crashing. But you are able to kind of see where it landed, and you can kind of, I wouldn't say calmly set the ship down, but it definitely, spitters and spatters, and, you get, an inch from the ground, and, the engine just cuts out. The ship is just out for a bit.
I get out of the ship immediately and just kneel on the ground and just go, oh, thank God.
It starts kissing. It starts kissing
I'm
the
not
grass.
kissing the ground because, I know you guys are behind me. But I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
I mean, at this point, you've had a beam shot right through it. The passenger seat to the ship, the co-pilot seat's gone. Half the windows are blown out. There is damage to the top. The engines are sputtering, and the back door is just blown completely off. There's a particularly Minotaur-sized shaped hole that pushed through it.
All right, so let's find the gym that's powering this. And
let's just go loot the dragon, okay? I need a minute. I need to take a walk.
All right, so
I need to take a walk.
Tyler, do you join them, or you just sit there staring at your broken ship?
You and what the fuck?
I'm gonna figure out how we're gonna fix this. I'm a chill.
Zalaria should stay behind too. She knows a thing or two about arcane and shit. So us three.
Well, I think there's some loot for Valeria. She should go.
Oh shit! Finally.
I promise if I find anything cool for you, I'll bring it back to you.
Okay, but
I owe you.
Aiden could take it too. But...
No.
I owe you. So I will loot it. I will bring you back cool shit. I promise.
I'll fix the shit.
All right. Let's go loot this dragon, boys. And we just go off.
All right, so you guys head over to the dragon. It is just it's made a good-sized crater in the ground, knocked down a couple of trees on its way. You can tell it bounced. Parts have kind of flown everywhere.
Double tap it.
No.
Actually, you realize that you might struggle a bit to salvage parts of it with nobody with high arcana with you.
Oh shit.
I mean, how long would it take for me to get back there and say, okay, we actually do need your help. I'm very sorry.
Not that long.
Okay, I'm going to go back and get her. I'm like, I forgot I didn't know anything about taking this apart, so, we're just going to take you, all right? And I'm just going to put you over my shoulder and just start running. Just start running back. Let's go.
All right. So Fiona gives it a solid, look over, kind of inspecting it. Flint's kind of kicking it in the head. Just,
I'm so mad.
You, fuck you, Nick. So, on the parts, Fiona, roll me 15d12.
Damn.
Oh.
Wow.
From just various parts, small crystals, you're able to grab about 87 gold worth of salvageable stuff that you could then sell for about 87. Basically, it's 87 gold that you don't get till you get to 10. But you wouldn't spend it till you get to 10. So,
All right, someone write that down just to.
I got it.
you also find, as you're kind of browsing its headpiece that was channeling the ice breath, you grab a part that sucks in air, and it's a flask of dragon's breath. So you can look up what a flask of dragon's breath is, and it's something that anybody in the party can equip. But in short, it's, I think, either a daily or an encounter power that lets you breathe fire for a round. So it's a nice dragon.
I think Fiona should get that. She hasn't gotten anything.
I don't have cool shit yet. Give it to me.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
You also find on it a crystal that particularly works for, pushing air away and deflecting shots that come at it. You were able to find a crystal that you could turn into repulsion armor +1. This repulsion armor can only be made into cloth or leather armor.
Now, what does that do?
So the repulsion armor states when you activate it, it's a daily power, but when you activate it, it lasts for the rest of the encounter. And as a reaction, or an immediate action, one of the two anyway, one of your interrupt actions, you can push an opponent that has come towards you back 1 square.
Dib.
Which means you can technically activate it every round in combat, but if a creature is, say, 3 from you, and it has a total of 6 movement, it gets 3 towards you, you push it back, it can still continue to walk towards you. But if it runs at you from its max distance, like it's got 6 movement, it uses all of its movement to get to you, you could then push it away.
So wait, you said it could only be cloth or leather armor?
Cloth or leather armor.
Well, hey, which of us?
I wear leather.
Fiona and I think Aiden wear leather.
I wear leather.
Wear leather too?
I do wear leather, yeah.
So
I
should we
believe
just roll for it then? Because I'm pretty down.
What was the other one? It said you could control air? Sorry,
No, that's me breathing fire.
No, there was a...
It was. I was trying to give it a bit of thematics. It's basically
I see.
in the crystal form. It's basically a vape pen of frost breath.
Then it's definitely mine.
Blaze it. Blaze it. Okay, so we want to roll for it? Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Just roll d20. Highest person takes the repulsion armor +1. But it's really only for Fiona, Flint, or Aiden.
That sure weren't me, so...
So Aiden takes the repulsion armor +1. So if something like uses its full movement speed to chase you down, you can push it away.
That's actually pretty good for me, because like if people get close to me,
I don't even know why I rolled for it.
I'm donezo.
I don't even know why.
Shit, getting close is not good.
But you could also like run up to somebody who's on a cliff, and if they move around you, you could just then push them a square.
You better not.
Don't you do it.
Hey, yeah. Do we level up now also?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody's level 2 now.
Okay, I'll level up now.
Looking at the dragon parts too, you realize that you could use a lot of its mech equipment to repair the ship, but it's going to take you a few days.
I'm down.
I'm down.
I'd like to butcher this thing.
I mean, you could have some dragon steaks while you're here.
I mean, there's like...
We can have some
the
Minotaur
ship is
steaks.
I'd like to-
shape, so, I mean, we should...
I don't know.
I don't even think it'll turn on until we fix it. So
What we can have, we can have Minotaur steaks.
I'd like to salvage like anything from this dragon that is even worth value. The claws, the head, the horns.
That was kind of what the 87, the 12, 15,
Really?
12 was for.
I
Was
feel like
just
we should just have the head and put it as a trophy in our ship. But
I thought that was for like.
helmet,
Smell.
maybe.
That's gonna smell after a
Oh,
while.
okay, yeah. I guess.
Take the helmet.
Okay,
The
all
helmet wouldn't smell.
We take the skull. We're civilized people.
Alright, whatever.
The
Yeah,
skull is something.
I mean,
What?
I like honestly looking at that. I'm not a mechanic, but I feel like we got to take a couple days here and just kind of fix that.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
I'm not a... All right, well,
Yeah, that's not good.
Me and Archaon are pretty big boys, so I guess we'll start dismantling the
Yes.
dragon. Yeah, we're just the big movers.
We're just gonna lug some shit over, and then short week. Do we take long rests as well?
You're 4 days, so you're gonna be 4 or 5 days just fixing the ship, so you'll have long.
All right, so that means all of our shit comes back, and we get full health.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody's full health. All your powers are back. It's multiple days.
I'm just.
It's multiple long rests in a row.
I'd like to take some of the fangs out of the dragons and make a necklace out of it.
Sure.
Roll 2 and toss one to Flynn and be like Force Bros.
Forest Bros. Hey, thanks, buddy. I almost died a lot. I'm gonna remember this with a lot of fear.
Caution. Yeah.
Just kind of like center me a little bit.
Look at it.
Flint,
Yeah.
Flint, roll me a d20.
All right,
Flynn wakes up in cold sweat.
16.
Flint does not wake up with cold sweat.
Okay.
I was actually going to say he wakes up screaming with night terrors. I don't want to fall!
Not for
You rolled
again!
pretty good.
Not again! All right. Powers.
By the way, when we sleep, I'm also not really asleep. I'm still aware of everything, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, same with Archaon. 2 of you can do 4-hour long rests.
Yeah. That and when we're camping, I give everybody perception, like when we're all together.
I mean, you're pretty okay.
We're
You
pretty
don't have to
aware
worry
as
too
a
much.
group. So I can just nap and not worry about it.
Hey, as long as you're
Oh God.
I still love the reaction when Tyler's like, I'm going to ram it. No! Oh, I killed it. Yay!
Sweet.
Dude, I was terrified. I was so ready for that to
the
just kill us.
backfire.
Yeah. The dragon punches you out of the air.
All,
you're dead.
all that was going through my mind was like, you know what? This thing's been socking us around this entire time. I'm gonna hit it. My
And
gun isn't charged. I'm gonna hit it.
Look how they slaughtered my boy.
Actually, is Kyle still watching? Can Kyle clip the moment where I told them the mech armor was equipping? I really want to see that again. Because that was like the reaction.
I saw Flint's eyes were just bugged out. Like, excuse me.
His eyes went. Wait, is he kidding? He's not kidding.
Yeah, that was some spooky shit.
I set up a few things too. You could see the parts in the distance. I told Fiona the ship could outrun the dragon. Like, I did that.
What would you have done? What would you have done if like one of us did a check to like actually be able to see that, and we like tried to destroy it? Would you
Parts
not have let that?
here?
Right.
I don't think.
I think I'm the only one who would have been able to hit it, and I didn't see it.
Fair enough.
I don't think you'd have been able to really destroy it. I mean, they're so far away and they're traveling so fast that by the time they were in range to shoot, they were attaching to the dragon.
Gotcha.
Aiden maybe could have done some pot shots.
Oh, so the suit was like an Iron Man suit. It was coming to him.
Yeah. That's what I said.
I thought I was poor. I wasn't listening entirely, I guess, then, because like it just sounded like it was just sitting like on a mountain out in the distance or something.
It doesn't look like you can clip here. You can't clip on Kyle or on Otaku.
Nah, I'd have to go back into the VOD. We're too far in at this point.
I'm
pretty sure
recording
clips.
so I can clip it and like when we were.
I need that clip, man. I need that clip.
I'll
just
get it,
that
I'll
clip
zoom in
separated.
on the people's faces. It'll be.
You gotta make a little montage thing out of every. This dragon was just like. I looked right at Flint. You see a piece of mecha armor clipped. As soon as it mecha, Flint's eyes went, what?
Flint, are you uploading it in parts, or are you just gonna upload the whole thing raw?
I'll probably. Well, I'm gonna like edit it. I have to put it together.
Right.
I'll probably.
He's gonna put like an intro and ending. He's gonna put probably
A previously?
raw.
Make sure you put a previously. So
previously on could just be our reactions and screaming. You can't fuck the dragon.
Yeah, precisely. Fuck the dragon.
Alright.
Seduce this dragon.
So you guys spend 4 or 5 days
Still working on this level up here.
repairing the ship, kind of, enjoying being on land. The dragon is over there. You're cutting some meat off of it potentially if you want. You're harvesting teeth and to make necklaces and whatever else, and from just dragon scales and crystals and stuff, you get about 87 gold stuff. And then the ship, Tyler goes and Fiona and him are working on it, and eventually he turns the engine. You hear woof, or room, and the engine it's running again.
For a ship that runs on Magitech.
Now the question is it
green.
better than when we left for this quest, or is it in shit condition still?
So the parts are better. You feel like if a solid mechanic was to properly attach it, like the engines are more powerful as you have. The ship can now, in fact, travel faster. Some of the different technology you've utilized it on, but it's kind of like duct taping the good stuff onto the bad stuff right now.
Fair enough.
Just to get going. But in general, if you were to have somebody proper do it, they could use all these parts and upgrade the ship pretty nice.
Sounds good.
So does anyone actually remember where we're going?
The Farlands.
We were going.
Farlands.
Okay, I gotta get my journal.
All right, let's go to the world map here. I don't think I ever actually put a city on there, so let's do that now.
Now, the real question is how far did we travel running away from this thing?
I mean, realistically, a round of combat is supposed to be like 10 seconds,
Right.
6 seconds. So, considering that was only like 10, 12 rounds of combat, although certain parts in the running and everything, like that fight was really just like 6 minutes of the terrifying minutes of your life. You're not getting that far. How far are you going if you floor your car for 6 minutes?
Fair enough.
So, okay, let's change the color a little. Make a nice, like, red dot.
Boom.
Let's put some text to the city you're heading to, which I called Frostfall. Fuck it, name generators. So you're going to the town of Frostfall, and you're told to search for a man named Ven Vinder in town.
Ven Vinder. Nice.
Have you heard the name Ven Vinder before?
I think I remember it, but I don't know where it's from.
It's from a Pathfinder campaign.
It's a good name.
Yeah. I'll it's funny because none of you ever played in my campaign, so I keep joking with the people that have played in my past ones. It's like, I can do this thing that I did to you, and I can do that thing that I did to you, and I can do this thing. All the things that I've done in the past, I can do to you guys now because, you haven't seen my...
So I can have a special spoon, is what you're saying?
That was a player-made decision, not mine.
Fair enough.
Brian, do you want us to send you our new character sheets, by the way? Do you need them right now?
Load them into the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Save the PDF and replace the old sheet with the new sheet.
I'm going to have to send you my file, Brian, because remember, I can't do the PDF
You were able to do
thing.
it last time,
No, it wasn't.
didn't you?
I sent you the file.
Oh. I thought you printed your own.
Nah. I did not.
I got you, buddy. I'm going to go to Google right now.
How the hell do you save it as PDF again?
You just, there's a print button up near the top left,
Oh, that's right.
then you just pick some kind of PDF converter. Alright. So the party, you fly in, and you land, and it's this old, it's kind of an industrial-looking town. And actually, I probably put it a little far to the side, because it's actually pretty close to the mountainside. It's an industrial-looking town. You know that a lot of the people that are out in the far lands, they're basically harvesting old abandoned equipment from stuff from old dwarven settlements that have collapsed and caved in and blown up from war. So there's often they're often discovering new entranceways into a cave, and then it's a wide, expansive cave. And then they're able to just find all kinds of stuff buried in there. Potentially even some fresh crystals that were not mined. However, it often runs into trouble where it's kind of an odd one where out in those areas, the dwarven settlements crumbled much later than the initial wars. So it's not as common for them for the arcane energies of the crystals to spawn a ton of monsters. Well, it's not unheard of. It's not as common. Plus, a lot of the people that are out there are, in fact, some kind of crystal hunter in some way or form. Somewhat combat ready. It's why it was not a super sought after job, is because the people here tend to be pretty cheap because they usually kind of treat a lot of it as their property. They tend to be pretty hostile to other crystal hunters, and it's kind of an odd idea that somebody from the far lands would even hire crystal hunters. But you were given a name and a job and a promise of payment.
Indeed. We got to see a man called Pavlardar. Pavlardar. Sorry, dude.
Wait, was I put Pavlodar? No, Pavlodar was the name of the city,
Oh,
not Frost.
okay. Sorry.
Was what, Zen Zinnerman?
Also,
I forgot that I actually gave it a name.
Also, should I be the one doing the talking since I have street smarts and you guys royally messed it up last time?
You can generally all talk to somebody, but if you're trying to persuade somebody or you're trying to convince somebody, but at the same time, with yours, you have to take a bit of the initiative to do it. Like if a party member decides to go talk to them and they decide to lie to them themselves, they can't use your role.
Fair enough.
But plus, if you always pass all the talking to one person, some people are like, I want to talk to Vin.
I want to do the talking.
I'm the talker here.
One of my new powers is seed healing, so I can generate a seed and give it to probably Bjorkus.
Called out. Shit.
Don't worry, one of my powers is crucial.
Get better
advice where I
rolls.
can yell at you to do better, and you do better.
I could probably use that on those natural ones.
I mean,
Yeah,
I gain until the stance ends. I'm slowed, but I get him +2 to AC.
I
You
sent
are
around my
tanky.
character sheet, so he knows
I breathe
what's
fire
up.
now, so that's cool.
He knows what's up.
I was very selfish with my new power, so it's not for any of you guys.
Fuck you.
Mine just gives me a reroll on skill checks. So
I just figured after what happened with Bjorkus that would be a good call.
Our party doesn't have
You ain't
a
wrong.
healer, so.
You ain't really wrong.
So We're looking around for this guy, right? Zen Zinderman, Zinderman, Zen.
Bambader is our guy. If
With the pudding pop.
my name is
Pudding pops.
Kyle put the picture, the look on Flint's face. He posted the clip. You can see Flint when it's like, wait a minute, this is happening. His eyes go a little bit wide, and then it's like, it's actually mechanized armor. His eyes go wider, and it attaches to the dragon, and his like the look on his face. Sorry, that's too funny. I got distracted. All right, okay, back in focus. So we're in the town. You guys kind of pull up. You know, typically it's pretty bad-mannered if there's not like a port to land the ship like immediately in the city. So you land a bit out of the way and then kind of wander in towards the city.
I'm checking everything out. I'm super fucking pumped about seeing new shit.
Yeah, same. I haven't really been this far north. It's incredibly cold, by the way. I'm not happy about this, but
It's cold.
I remember this pipes when it was temp, right?
You know what? I'm just gonna let that one slide.
Listen, old man. The
Yeah,
time
it's
is now.
cold. You come in. This town, like, it's industrial. Reminds you almost like Old West, kind of just like kind of crickety buildings. You'd think for the amount of money these people are making for crystals, they might invest a little bit more money. But then you also gather the idea that many people might come, harvest a bit, and have property like somewhere else. It's a little bit work campy, really, in the village.
Interesting.
The only thing that looks like it is a little bit cozier is the general store. Clearly, they have set up shop to stay there for a long while.
You
can
want to go
sell.
buy some rope?
Yeah, we're running low on rope. I'm gonna go to.
We do need to get that 87 gold.
Yeah, we'll go to the general store, I guess.
Sure.
Need that.
At least I think it was 87.
Yeah.
We need that shit for sure.
Plus, you guys had some from the cave as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some.
Of like
So
crystals.
since I got the armor, I just won't take a share of the 87. You guys can split it amongst yourselves.
I mean, there'll be lots of loot to come. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We're.
Fourth
I
edition drops a lot more loot than fifth edition does.
Okay. Cool.
So we have about 207 then. No, 197 then.
All right, so you guys head to the general store right away then?
Yep.
All right, so you open the general store. It's a nice fireplace in the side that's kind of keeping the whole warm. It's really quite nice, actually. Different than even the temperature monitors in the ship because it is that natural heat from the flame. And you look over and kind of sweeping the floors is an absolutely stunningly beautiful redheaded woman.
Hello.
She seems to be the only person in the store.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to her and charm her.
Well, you're a robot.
You're
How do
a
you
robot.
charm?
I'm gonna do it.
I'm too worn out to even.
Oh, what?
I'm going to walk up with the robot and give her a quick warning. Hey, sorry, his social chip is very malfunctioning. Ignore everything he says from
So is your
he says he
grammar
arrives
chip.
at this point on.
All right, so that's his charisma check. Aiden, you roll me a charisma check too.
I'm just gonna go over and
Okay.
try and find some rope. Not even.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna browse.
Despite your bad roll, Aiden, she seems to be quite taken with you.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
Like, you're not very suave, but for whatever reason, she looks at the robot. You can see her kind of ugh. She turns to you, and her eyes just kind of open, a little bit
Ooh.
love struck.
She's
I yell.
got a
in the-
kink for short guys.
I yell out in the middle of the store. Not yell, but just say in the middle of the store. Observation. The female wishes to copulate with the short one.
Observation.
She
You're
turns.
getting
She gives you
deactivated.
the nastiest glare you possibly ever felt. I feel like you should almost take hit point damage for stare.
Archaon, you're being a cock block here.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
Archaon,
more like,
can you buy me some rope while I do this? Archaon.
Oh, fuck you! I'm not buying you rope.
She kind of turns and she hears people saying something about buying, and she's just like, "Are you looking to do some trading?"
I go up.
Or are you
Yeah.
just here
I'm really
to?
sorry about these two, or more specifically.
Oh, you don't need to apologize for him.
Good.
As she points, kind
That's
of
perfect.
gestures towards Aiden.
He's awesome. You should have seen he shot a dragon multiple times on the way here.
A dragon, you say?
It was great.
Oh,
Terrifying, horribly terrifying, but he shot it a whole bunch of times. It was really cool. Definitely as cool as he looks. So just keep that in mind. Anyhow,
I need Flint as a wingman.
My father would want me to focus on business, but I feel like I need you to tell me.
oh, okay. Well, we're actually on the way here. We came to the city to do a job. We got a contract back down in the archipelago there, and
Wait, you're here to do a job?
we
Saw that,
job
Aiden.
is it?
Yes, ma'am. We are here at the request of Vanvander to do some crystal hunting contracts.
Vanator?
Yes, absolutely. Venvander.
Venvinder.
Venvinder.
Vin-
You have to apologize.
Venvander.
I've had a very rough flight. I will tell you all about this lovely dragon story, and you will understand why I'm a little amiss on my pronunciation.
As soon as you say that you're here to do the job hired by Van Vinder, she jumps up with a little bit of excitement, gives you a huge hug, runs off, says, "I gotta go get my dad for you."
Okay, absolutely. We will wait here.
Aiden, you're gonna seal the deal with our contractor's daughter.
Yeah, I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna whisper in Elvish to Varys, like, "Nice job, buddy."
I pull one. I pull out a ye old condom from one of my mini compartments.
Where did you
and I
have
drop
that? What?
You're a
it.
robot.
And I drop it in
Please.
his bag, and I say, "Be careful. It might be expired by a few thousand years."
Can I just take that out of his bag and just kind of
Throw it away.
It's actually not even shaped like a condom. It's just a plastic mess, unidentifiable from the thousands of years of aging.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it's happening. You want to?
What is wrong with you?
When she comes back, I'm getting some rope from Bjorkus.
Oh.
2 pieces of rope, please.
Gonna need a lot more than that if we get another dragon anytime soon.
Mhm.
No, we're gonna need 1,000 feet of rope for this dumbass in this thing.
I'm gonna store a couple on the ship, keep some in my bag. You know, it's all good.
Do I see anything of interest to me in the store? While we're waiting for her to come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna browse as well while I'm waiting for.
I mean, most anything you can find. 4th edition typically is if you can find it in the list of magic items in the game, you can probably.
Okay.
That rule applies a little bit more to the main city here. They're not really stocking any magic items, but any tools, particularly a lot of stuff that can help people out, kind of with scavenging through the mountainside. There, they do have many weapons, but seemingly not magic. Considering how many people are arming themselves for safety when they're mining through the far lands, they sell out pretty quick. But you could find health potions and the like, though, if you want.
Okay. I'm okay on the health potion front. I was just.
Yeah, now that I took them out of the sweater.
I also have 2. I have just there. Anyway.
You like
So,
What's that?
kind of as you're browsing, you then see the beautiful redhead show up with an older looking man. He's got short brown hair that you can see underneath kind of his straw hat. He's got that farm looking strength. He looks thick as fuck from just tons and tons of physical labor,
Daddy's a weightlifter.
Dang.
Big daddy.
Human as well. He looks to be probably pushing his 50s, where Shayless, or his daughter there, is pushing closer to 25, 30. Well, probably 22 to 25. And you notice that when she returns, she's undone a button or two from the top of her shirt.
Shaking my head.
Varys, my man.
Maybe his insight to see just how hot for Aiden she is.
Go for it.
Shaking my god. Why do you do this to me?
I say,
Can't
Thank
As
God
a
my
robot-
character is so super socially inept, so I'm picking up on none of these clues.
You are 12.
I whisper to Aiden, not quietly at all. She appears on her to have shown you her bosom.
I'm going to ignore him.
You should go touch it.
Oh, she is so hot for him.
Ooh.
Why?
I'm gonna say in Elvish. Listen, Varys. She's super into you. I'll try and keep the robot quiet. Actually, wait, and I'm still talking.
I have no
I mean,
idea
she's
what you
a
guys are
human,
talking about.
and she's got beauty that rivals even the most beautiful.
I mean,
I have no idea.
you got to be a complete idiot to miss that.
I am so stupid.
Shit. All right. Well, anyway.
Bye.
Hello, you two. You're back. Who's this?
The father seems to be kind of unnoticing of her behavior, almost like this is common.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank God.
Oh.
She's a hooer.
Okay.
And he turns and he's not sure which one to address, like who's the leader. He just kind of.
I'm just.
Well,
gonna
the first
wave
thing
Giant Minotaur. Just hello.
I'm gonna say, I believe, are you Ven Vinder?
I am Ven Vinder. Are you the ones here to help? With the job we sent back to
but,
Abstract.
we are. But before you do that, do you perhaps have like a jacket of some kind that opens and closes, not one that you pull over your head, to cover my friend's Minotaurso over here?
Did you say Minotaurso? I'm a large.
Like a vest.
I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out at the very least. There's tailors here. He says, I honestly didn't think you guys were coming. I expected you a few days ago.
We got a little waylaid, actually.
We encountered Godzilla.
On our way up in our ship, we were hit by a group of kobolds and their crystal jammer. So we actually had to crash land, deal with that whole mess, and on our way after dealing with those kobolds, we happened to anger a dragon, a baby dragon.
If you see kobolds, you know around. That's common knowledge out here. That's a pretty. But wait, you faced the dragon and you're living to tell the tale? That's impressive.
We killed that sumbitch pretty good.
We killed that son.
I got the skull to show for it.
It's back at the ship. I'm not dragging that around, but it was.
It was close.
I almost died.
I mean,
times. It was pretty. Bad.
If you guys live, that means the kobolds didn't finish his armor, right?
When
he
you
looked
finish,
finished.
what do you?
I'm not a mechanic, but there was quite a bit of it on there.
Pardon me. What do you mean finish the armor?
Wait, it did equip? Oh, wow. I mean, usually we try to kill the kobolds before they can get that far, but...
Well, they got that far.
They certainly did get that far.
That's a common thing they do.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
They just build dragon armor on their spare time.
Oh my God!
You do realize that dragons are actually, like, hyper-intelligent, right?
Yeah, I do, but still, that's spooky.
I mean, if it weren't for Varys' sharpshooting, I don't know if we would have made it.
You see some fluttering of eyelashes.
Varys over here, this little man, shot it so many times that it died. The rest of us are horrible shots. This man is the sharpshooter. He is the reason we are alive today. Not me specifically. I'm saved by other people, but like he killed it for sure.
Not because of a specific Gith Yankee running it into the back,
I'd like to personally. I'd like to thank Yahada.
Man up. Why are you trying?
I say with
I'm trying to save him.
Oh, actually,
he
to
don't want in.
I pull my necklace up and go. We actually have some of the some parting mementos from the dragon. I show him my necklace. There.
This is
I'm
despite.
going to show him my matching necklace as well.
Bros for life.
I say with full bluntness real quick. Why don't you take him out back? He'll show you how good of a shot he is.
Why do you do this to me?
Oh,
He's malfunctioning.
He had some problems during the dragon attack. We're still working that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
severely
like,
damaged.
Not
Happy
mechanical,
ass,
man.
man.
So, all right. Anyway, here's my cool necklace and Varys as well.
He says, I guess this is okay. Like, you were late, a bit later than I expected. So that was worrying us. But the fact that you were able to go up against a dragon in its full armor and survive tells me that you might actually be able to save my son. This is...
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm feeling relief. I mean, if he's still alive, but at the very least, you can get the sons of bitches that did this to him.
Oh, we'll get them, sir. So let me just get some facts down here. So who took your son? I guess would be the first question.
Well, it's not so much that he was kidnapped. Normally we've been pretty lucky. The shop is doing well because we found an old dwarven establishment that we're kind of able to maintain. And it had a bountiful amount of crystals. But while we were kind of working our way through it, we happened to find an old... we uncovered something that was probably intended to be buried, and we uncovered arcane monsters, which had not been common in our area at all. But because of the untapped nature of it, we got kind of intrigued at the idea of more money that could be found in, riches beyond our wildest dreams, more than our sustainable income that we've been able to do here. And so my son went with all his best men, and they went into the cave, and they've been gone way too long.
That is mighty concerning.
That is
They've been gone an uncomfortable amount of time, and we sent a search party to kind of look for them. They never came back either, so I figured maybe some powerful crystal hunters from Avistrad would be willing to do it, but they took so long to accept the contract. They took so long. And then you guys, even when I heard accept it, I figured that maybe down. Nobody wants to come out here.
We're very sorry for the delay. We were very excited to get the job. We got waylaid by that dragon, as I said before. So, but we're here now, and we will happily, I think, take care of that problem. I think I can speak.
A major inconvenience.
When I say that. So I'm just trying to get it. So what was your son's name? Just to see if we can find him as well. I know he's in the cave, but just so we can identify him.
So we know who's your son.
Or point us in the general direction.
Yeah. And what location? What's the location of the cave?
That important.
I'll be able to take you to the cave myself. For some reason, Brian didn't prepare a name.
We didn't even name him.
Who is this Brian you speak of?
His name is Brian.
He sounds like a bit of a nerd.
I think we're all.
No, I'm in character, Flint. I'm in character, Flint. I don't know who Brian is in character.
His name is Darcy. Darcy Vinder.
That's a good name. That's a good name.
I had a cat named Darcy once.
Fun.
Great.
Did I actually read that?
Unrelated laughter.
Yeah, his name is Darcy. At this point, you guys did arrive fairly late at night. He says it's probably not worth going there right away.
Yeah.
But as the contract says, I can pay you guys handsomely if you manage to even if you just go kill the monsters in there. Even if my son is passed, still have to push forward. I hope he's still alive. But there's 600 gold for the successful completion.
Cool.
Is it just me or Brian coming out for anyone else?
He does occasionally, but it's not anything I worry about.
Okay. Well, obviously we don't want to go out there in the middle of the night. We don't get every advantage to get. Is there an inn? Or I guess we could just sleep in the ship, eh? You
can stay here. I'm sure we've got comfier beds than where you've got there.
Oh.
I'll put you guys up.
I'm sure your daughter has very comfy bed for my boy Varus here.
Shut the fuck up! I would, you know what? After bouncing around that ship after that dragon attack, I think that offer would be. I'd also like to purchase.
I'm gonna sleep in
from you.
How many beds do you have, though?
I'm gonna sleep with Flint.
He actually owns the inn next door.
Oh well,
Oh.
perfect.
How convenient.
Convenient. Oh, okay. We'll
He
definitely
says, "How about he tells his daughter to guide you guys toward the rooms, and says if you come down in a few hours, we will be making dinner, and we will as a thank you for what you're about to do for us."
very much appreciate that. Thank you.
Can I insight that?
Sure. What are you inciting for?
Just to see if they're actually preparing a nice dinner because they're welcoming us. I don't know. His daughter's acting weird.
She wants you. What do you mean she's acting
Everyone
weird?
else in the room is on the same page except Aiden. He's just like, say it in Elvish, please.
He's completely genuine. You even anticipate this might be the tastiest meal you've had in a while.
I say that would be nice.
That is a win.
Listen, man, you can just.
I mean, do you eat motor oil or?
Shit, am I racist now?
Is there anything you do to accommodate you?
It's like
I hear a lot of background noise.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Someone's hopping. I don't even know if this guy eats anything.
I don't say that. I say that to myself, where no one can hear me. I just want to see the comedic effect when they offer the giant suit of armor actual food.
I mean, is there anything we can do to accommodate you? In particular, since you don't eat.
I'm okay. I will just. I like to look at the meat bags eat each other.
All right.
Interesting. Before we do that, can I buy some fucking rope, please?
Oh!
Got a winged woman.
Come on, Aiden. This is the only time you actually will.
He then says to you that his wife Genevieve would love your assistance.
She get you in with Mama.
No, but he says, you can pack your stuff up in the room that you're being given, and then you can, if you wish to go help her, I'm sure she would love the assistance.
I go to whatever room Flint's staying in, and I take his bed.
Dude, you're like 600 pounds. You'll break it, please.
All right, so she guides each of you to a room. First, she tells Tyler, "Here's your room." Then she tells Flint, "Here's your room," and it sounds like Archaon just wanders in and joins them. She then points to the room beside that and says, "This one's for Archaon." And when everybody's out of sight, she indicates where Aiden's room is, but she says, "But if you can, I've heard about your sharpshooting skills. I need a favor."
Yo, what's up?
I peek out.
What do you need help
I told
with?
you he was a good shot.
Well, so with my brother gone, we haven't had anybody to help out, and we've got this rat problem in the basement.
Oh, in the basement.
I'd like to insight check that.
I'd like to insight
She's been
check that.
so sketchy. She's been so sketchy to me. Yeah, I'm so confused.
She most definitely has ulterior motives.
I'm gonna be like, I'm better at shooting bigger things than rats, and more at a distance.
She
No
swoons
thanks.
a little bit, but says she insists that you'd be perfect to help her out with. And she forcefully grabs you by the wrist and is dragging you.
She's
there.
taking the initiative.
Help! I'm gonna be like, no, seriously. Maybe Bjorkus. He's really good at smashing shit.
Oh, smash.
When I hear my name, can I kind of peek my head out and see what's going on?
You see Shayless grabbing him by the wrist, trying to drag him.
I think you got this one, buddy. And then I say, no, you better go down there.
Help! I'm saying in Elvish. Help, please.
Down there. I'll
Aiden,
come
roll
in
me a
an
contested
hour.
strength check.
Oh no, I'm bad at strength though.
Getting laid tonight.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not winning the strength check. She's just, no, seriously, I really need help with these rats.
And
At the very least.
All right, I'm gonna before Bjorkus is outside, I'm gonna say if I die, I blame it on you.
And I just say, trust me, buddy, you ain't dying tonight. Forest Bros for life. And I close the door and keep the Archaon from following.
See you in a few hours.
I'm so fucked. She has ulterior motives, and I don't know what they are.
I know what they are. You're fine.
Because you're 12.
I know what you are. I know what they are.
No, my character literally doesn't know what they are.
I walk into my own,
Super socially inept.
I walk into my own room. Just saying that out there.
All right. So yeah, and she drags you downstairs. She says, even if you're not willing to help with the rats, I'm sure there's other things you can help with. I really do need your help, though.
Fine, I'll help with the rats.
All right. So she drags you
So
downstairs.
defeated.
You go down the stairs. It kind of goes down and then curves a bit as you get to the basement. And then down in the basement, roll me a perception check.
Okay. I'm 4'8". That strength check was unfair. 1 sec. Perception. Okay. Boom. I'm very perceptive.
So you give a quick scan around. You're used to searching through forests rather than old cluttered basements, but you do not see any rats. However, Shayless is pointing over to a corner and insists that she saw one over there.
I'm gonna be like, no, I'm 90% sure there was. I'm 100% sure there was no rats down here. Are you sure that you're not I don't know, hearing something outside, perhaps?
Maybe I am mistaken. I'd feel a lot safer though, and I'd feel a lot better if you maybe came with me over there.
I mean, it's a rat. It's not gonna kill you. I'm gonna head back upstairs.
She attempts to charisma to tell you to please stay.
Fuck. What do I have to roll for something to?
It'd be a probably like not insight. What's the one that contests what he's trying to persuade? Is it insight? I think it is
I
insight.
feel like that'd be insight.
Yeah, it's insight.
Okay. That's a +3. I'm so
You're getting laid!
It's rolling low now, dude. Wait, why?
See,
when
yeah,
Dean
she-
rolls low, he gets laid. When I roll low, I almost die. Okay. God damn it.
No, man, I'm super suspicious of this lady. I'm like, okay, rats.
So she leads
You're
you
gonna
over
kill
there.
me, aren't you?
In the corner, after you kind of curve around, you take a second look. This was out of your vision before, and there is no rats still, but there happens to be a bed in the corner.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
like, there's no rats. And
You
then
got.
I'm
She
gonna
asked you to
walk
check
away.
under the bed
she's
And
very
after you
persistent
check
on this
under the
rat
bed-
thing.
to appease her so you can leave. You come back, and she's stripped.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna be like,
Boy!
And then she forcefully pushes you.
this is very confusing. There are no rats. I'm gonna roll off the bed, check under once more, and be like, yeah, there's no rats.
And she's completely naked.
I'm super confused, but there are no rats.
She's just like, you are completely clueless. And she tries to make advances at you. At this point, you hear noise from the stairs.
I'd be like, there are no rats down here.
I
Can you
mean,
just imagine like fucking
And you
everyone
hear-
else is just peeking down there,
Then
just like
Vinder's voice say, what's this about rats? I'm going to come
be like-
check.
I'd be like, yeah, there's no rats. I'm gonna just start walking back upstairs.
So you're just
By
walking
yourself.
right past her. She is scrambling to put clothes back on. She was impressively fast at taking them off, but she is scrambling to put them back on.
There's no rats.
As you then kind of get up face to face to greet Van Vinder, and he's like, yeah, of course there's no rats.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, she said there were rats. There's no rats.
she said
Why did she tell you there's... Oh. And he kind of pops his head around the corner, and you see her finish buttoning up, and she's just like, I thought I saw a rat, Dad.
I'd be like, well, get your eyes checked. Bye.
God damn it.
I'm waiting at like, Can I see him
What?
from the banister, like on the upper level where the rooms are? Can I like?
I mean, you can technically sneak and follow to see if you
I'm not
can find
sneaking.
out.
I'm waiting excitedly at the top of the steps, like for him to come out. I'm like, my buddy's gonna get it.
He comes back. He comes back
Like
with
there-
just
there
this
were no
confused
rats.
look on his face, heading to,
I'm
and
like-
you're like, he has not been gone long.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, I say, Elvis, like, was it a short fuse?
I mean, like, I don't know what you're talking about, but there were no rats.
I don't think there were rats in the first place.
I know, that's what I was trying to say. I thought she was gonna murder me, but
Check inside the pipes.
I just shake my head and just like go down the stairs. And, oh yeah, let's get a
Pussy
beer.
boy.
Oh my god.
yeah, there was a bed. She tried to get me to check under the bed. I checked under the bed. There were no rats.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Varys. I don't believe it. I just
I know. That's what I was saying. I was like, I didn't believe that there were rats down there.
Oh my.
I checked. I still didn't believe there were rats down there.
why would she say
There were
that?
no rats.
I can't believe
I know.
it.
I thought I was going to die.
I
That's
was
why I was
fairly
saying help.
confident you weren't, but I just
I know. Thankfully,
So nothing
I mean, I
happened.
still wish you would have helped me out. That nothing.
nothing.
I mean-
nothing happened.
She got naked, but that was just weird. I think she said
What now?
something.
Hold on. So let me. I might be a little slow. I took a couple knocks to the head a couple
Yeah.
days ago. I'm still recovering. So you went down there to look for
Mhm.
rats.
Well, she dragged me down there. I
Okay,
said
she
that
dragged
I
you
didn't
down
think there
there.
were rats down
Okay,
there.
but there were no rats. There was a
Yeah.
bed, a hidden
Mhm.
bed in area.
Yeah,
that
in the
shouldn't have a
corner.
bed. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't see it at first, so I was like, she was like, oh, please check in the corner.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. I checked in the corner. There was
So
just
she
bed.
led you to
No
this bed.
rats. She's like, oh, please check under the bed. And there were no rats.
Okay, but
I knew she was
and
up
then
to
you
something.
turned around. Yes, she was up to something. I'm just trying to play this back so I understand. So you turned around
Mhm.
and she was naked.
Yeah,
And then you did what?
craziest thing. I was like, there's no rats, so I walked away.
I look physically like hurt. Like I'm just like, oh, let's just go get something to drink, okay? I just don't even want to get into this.
That sounds like a great time. See, I can tell you're not lying to me, and you have no ulterior motives.
No, I just
So I
wanna
will
get
gladly
you,
come
I
to
just
get a
wanna
drink
get
with you.
I just, oh my god. And I'm going to the
So-
bar. I'm just carrying with me. Just like, all right.
Now that we're through that one,
Jeez.
that's actually not a story quest that I've made up. That was actually the third time I've done it, and it was actually written by the people that made Pathfinder.
Really?
Finger, Jayless, everything.
God, that's even worse, Aiden. You're supposed to smash.
And yeah,
Nice.
I've done it 3 times. The first person that did it got mad because he thought I was making fun of him for struggling with women in real life. The second person, his clothes were he was like fucking all into it. And then Vinder like practically caught him, like basically caught him in the act, and he sprinted out without his clothes and ran down the center of the town to hold the joke as he went running. And one of the other party members was sitting on a bench, and they just see like Leon's character run buck naked down the street.
Oh, no.
But even the names Shayless and Ven are from the Pathfinder campaign.
Got baited.
And
That's
it's
hilarious.
pre-written.
You should have just done it and kept doing
Rise
it
of the
when
Rune
he showed
Lords.
up.
You can find it. Yep,
That's
owner
that's
of the
true.
general store.
Perfect.
Those
Kind of
even the
fun.
name Shayless. If you look up the name Shayless Vinder, you find art. For what
you
she
know what? I'm
originally-
not going to look at that right now. I'll wait.
There's
till-
nothing nudie on there anyway.
I'm sure I can
But,
find something.
Unless you go to Google, then you'll probably find something.
Wait,
Yeah,
how do you spell
probably.
her name?
Can't
Later.
believe-
For research purposes.
Okay. I walk up to the bar with Varys. And just
But yeah, just for transparency on that.
fair enough.
on this entire
And
trip
the
to the
reason
bar.
we targeted Aiden is she only targets humans or elves, and if there was more than one, she might try to flirt with a couple of different people. That's like the way it's written.
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, and
So
I'm
it
just
wasn't
yeah,
purposely-
So she's not
Aiden.
into like bullmen. I see. All right. Okay, that's fine.
Or giant.
On the entire way here, I'm gonna be like,
Armor?
next time I'm asking for help, man.
Listen.
There were no rats down there. What did
I
she
honestly
want?
thought that there was.
We're
gonna be
back
a
at
ladder
this
too.
again.
I wanted you to like, shoot your shot, as it were, and clearly you.
Yeah,
you
King of
missed,
Rats, but there were
but
none.
That's
All right.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's just go get a beer, and we'll.
Just have their bad days.
Everyone has a misfire every now and again. It's all right, buddy.
I mean, I didn't even shoot a single shot. There was just no rats.
Trust me, there was
I
a
didn't-
shot that you shot that you missed. But it doesn't matter. It's okay.
Well, you can't miss the shots you don't take.
Wayne Gretzky.
Exactly.
Okay.
I thought it was that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
He certainly missed that shot.
All right, this is when I walk up to the bar, and this is when I give Aiden the birds and the bees talk here.
I'm in the kitchen. I don't want to.
All right, so you
behind
guys,
the bar.
When one
you guys are
humanoid
down
loves
at the,
another
like the
humanoid.
restaurant part of the inn. There is a few people kind of off in different spots, but there is a big table that is kind of reserving for you guys, and you are able to kind of have a couple of drinks, have whatever awkward conversation you want.
And be like,
And
oh,
after
she
a
wants to have
few-
sex. I see.
I'm glad
She
you
should have
see-
just said so.
I'm glad you figured that out.
Now I
And
know she's
after a few
deceitful.
hours, you see Fiona, or you see Valeria, you see Shayless, and you see Genevieve kind of coming out like plates of food. And they're starting to kind of put it at the table, and they kind of beckon you to come to the table. And you notice that Shayless, his eyes are like intentionally avoiding Varus for as
I'm
best
like,
she can.
thank
Can I
God.
walk up to Shayless and just like talk to her for a sec?
Sure.
Dear God.
Hey, listen, Shayless. When I love Varus. He's a sick dude. He's also a massive idiot. So
Damn.
if you didn't get that from what happened,
I gathered.
I wouldn't take it personally. He is just the biggest fool I have ever met. But I love him dearly. Just don't take it personally. It's not your fault. He is a good shot, though. I wasn't lying about that.
She's just kind of. I don't even.
It's
talk
okay.
about it. Let's just.
I'm just trying to say, don't take it personally. Don't worry about it. It happens to the worst of us and the best of us. And, I've seen Varus fuck this up more than once. It's all right.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's okay.
All right.
Anyway, thank you for the food. I'm just going to sit down.
She just kind of nods, she's got a clearly kind of embarrassed look on her face. She kind of sets the food down and just scurries as fast as she can to grab some more from the kitchen.
I say to Flint, is the human girl embarrassed because she couldn't bed the elf?
Yeah, he's an idiot. Let's just go eat, or you can just watch.
I was-
I guess. I don't know. Just whatever the weird shit you do. I don't know. whatever you're up to, I don't want to know. Like, so.
I was asking you a question, asshole.
I'd answered it. I said, yeah, he's an idiot. That's what happened. She doesn't want to get into it.
Is it because he's impotent?
No, it's just because he's just an idiot. It's okay.
I'm sitting right here, you guys.
Yeah, I know.
We are well
I think
aware.
your character's intelligence might be low enough. You don't know what ignorant means.
What does ignorant mean?
It means you're really good at shooting your gun.
Wait, what is your intelligence, Aiden?
8.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Oh my
Damn.
god!
less than 12.
It's only 8?
Yeah, I'm a dumb shit.
You see, Ma, I only do 2 things. I don't do none of that thinking.
I shoot shit and I sneak.
You're literally the redneck.
All right, so they sit down to meal. Shayless is looking only at one half of the table the time. Ven seems surprisingly unbothered by it, and her mom can clearly tell, and you could tell that they're just like, oh, Shayless again.
What are you gonna do?
And they serve just like a fantastic like turkey dinner. I mean, straight from fucking Thanksgiving. Ven is like super happy for all your guys' help. He might have rushed you to the caves if you'd have gotten there a little sooner, but at this point, he's just seeking revenge. He's not anticipating anything. His hopes are still a little bit there, but the dragon really kind of just shunned those. And he doesn't fault you for the time it took. He's actually kind of impressed that that you met a dragon in its armor and survived.
I don't think he's caroused. I'm not even gonna insight check that. I'm pretty sure he's not caroused.
He also like offers free beverages to you guys. Drink is basically as
I'm
much
gonna
as you want.
during the dinner conversation, I'm going to say if you're worried about rat infestations, a good trick is to layer, certain herb powders over openings. They don't like the smell of them.
I'm just gonna put my hand on my face.
Shaylis just gets super embarrassed, like shakes her head.
To quickly change the conversation here, I ask then here more about what to expect in this cave.
He says, "Unfortunately, I don't really know. I heard a bit of a weird skittering sound inside, but I had to
Oh
leave."
boy, we're fighting
Fucking spiders, ain't it? Spiders.
It's always spiders.
Well, considering it's an arcane monster, the history check wouldn't really mean much because it could be completely fucking random.
Yeah.
If it was a regular monster, yes, but an arcane monster that are spawned by the arcane crystal could be fucking anything.
Uh-oh.
But when we finally get there, would we be able to check the background of that creature when we know what it is?
Possibly, but some of them are just kind of like random abominations. Sometimes
Gotcha.
they take rather whatever, but sometimes it's just like the randomest demon from hell, like
Gotcha.
what spawns from.
Fair enough.
That's terrifying.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, I think in the morning that would be best to go to those caves and just kind of have at it. But I'd also like to buy some supplies from your store,
like a rope.
and perhaps visit the tailor to get that vest that Varys was talking about. Yeah, better than pasties. Better than pasties. I'm gonna be real. Better than pasties.
Set out at dawn.
Cover your minotaur, so.
Yeah, if I had had a vest, that probably wouldn't have been as horrible as it was. Probably would have been a little warmer, but I wasn't. So there we are.
Set out at dawn, boys.
Alright, so when I go to bed, I'm gonna triple lock my door and sleep with my gun. I'm still freaked out.
But I thought you were clueless. How you freaked out now?
Scared rats.
Because she lied about the rats and then forcibly dragged me to a basement and ordered me to go into a corner where I was like, yeah, okay. So, yeah, no.
Now you know about sex. Now you know about sex because of me. So next time, you won't be an idiot.
I remind Aiden
I probably will be.
near a 285-pound war machine.
So,
I'm just saying, you were scared that a dainty woman was going to murder you.
dude, never too. I'm 4'8" and she easily dragged me down into a basement. Not okay. I was scared. I was
dude.
no.
I probably wouldn't have been dragged down in that basement.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Do some push-ups.
Would have gone willingly.
So you guys can do a little bit of shopping. So any of those crystals that needed to be turned into gold, like they can be turned divvied up throughout the party now. There's 187 gold in that. And you can, of course, buy Potion of Cure Light Wounds if you need, which is 20 gold. You can kind of browse the potion section in the...
I've been fairly good on health so far.
in the thing.
I'm going to save my gold.
I don't feel a particular need.
I just want to buy some more rope and maybe like a vest or like a hooded vest or something.
I mean, I assume I got my 50 rope back because, like,
That one was fine.
It-
but
it-
mine's broken.
it never snapped.
Mine's broken.
The only person with the broken rope is Clint, and it only costs you like 1 gold piece for a rope.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
Get out of here, Matt.
Fuck off, Matt.
Shaking my. You're not even in here.
Matt, you missed Mechagodzilla.
I know. I'm pissed. I
You
just
also
came
missed-
in.
You also
say
missed
that.
Aiden failing at sex.
Well, he's only 12.
112.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little weird that she's trying to sleep with a 112-year-old, but didn't say anything.
He's an elf.
I want to be polite, I don't know.
Oh, his
He's
mental
no,
age is
no,
definitely
no,
12.
Wow, dude. Shake my
Not
head.
even debatable. Not even debatable.
Matt, did you ever
Wow,
play
dude.
Rise of the Rune Lords on Pathfinder?
What's that?
Did you ever play Rise of the Rune Lords campaign in Pathfinder?
Yeah, I did.
So do you remember the first town, Ven Vinder and Shayless Vinder?
Yes, I do actually.
There's a quest in there where Shayless Vinder tries to from Rise of the Rune Lords, and I just ran that.
Nice. I feel it, dude.
You've probably seen that potentially.
I definitely have.
So I just did that to
Pretty
Aiden.
confident. Nice. You got to respect that because Aiden's 12.
Anyway, we'll continue on to where we were.
Is there a tailor I can go buy a thing from? Like a vest?
Yeah, you could spend another You're a big guy, so it's gonna cost a little bit more gold to make that. It's gonna cost you 5 gold. That.
We'll just start a GoFundMe.
So it's gonna be like a sleeveless vest with like.
I'm on
that
it. I'm
goes over
starting
the
it right
buttons.
now.
Just like
I mean, I wanted pasties, but I guess you can sell for a vest.
Go fund me Minotaur suit.
I plan to save my gold, Brian, but how much would it cost to get an actual repairman to make the ship better with the parts we've attached to it?
Just roll a 20.
Probably Matt. Okay,
All
Get
right,
out of here.
I'm out. All right.
probably 300 or 400 gold.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
Are we divvying up this 187 gold 5 ways, or what are we doing?
It was 197.
It's 197. Excuse me. Can we do that right now?
Yep.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's like about 49.25 apiece.
We'll just say 40.
Does that also include the 87 from the dragon
It
stuff?
wouldn't be 49. It'd be 39 because there's 5 of you into 200,
Oh, right.
So 39 gold.
and 2 people get 40.
I'll be one of the 39s. I'm fine with that.
39.
I'll be one of the 39.
I'm a 40 for the trauma of dealing with Bjorkus.
I already have 40 on my character sheet, so
One.
I'll just take that.
Cool. I'm good to go.
How much did we get last time?
I'm
No,
not
from,
keeping track of your guys' gold, so you got to keep track of it.
Yeah,
The
we got
gold from
110
last
from the
time.
dungeon, and we got 87 from the dragon. So that's 197 divided by 5. It's 39 gold. 2 of us get 40. I think it should be Varys and Zalaria because they were doing stuff.
I was extremely helpful to certain people.
So, all right. Well, I'm ready to rip. You guys are ready to rip?
You also might want to make sure you read your flask of fire breathing from the thing too.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what kind of armor did I get? Like, what's
It's repulsion armor +1, and then you'd probably pick leather.
yeah.
Yeah, so my flasky boy. I guess I can breathe fire.
You have to drink it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It generates a potion that I drink once a day.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's into the wondrous items. Property, once per day, you can drink this elixir. Minor action, when you do, you can use the following power once before the end of the encounter. Minor action to close blast 3 creatures in the blast. Level +5 versus reflex.
I'm gonna quickly go
So
grab
that'd
a
be
water.
like D20. So if you're level 2, that'd be D20 +7 versus reflex. And you hit 1d6 plus con modifier fire damage. But it's in an AoE, so
That's pretty good.
which could be really, really great against swarms of minions, because they always have one.
I'm just gonna have to get Bjorkus to step back a little bit since he's a very flammable guy.
Yeah, that'd be.
You can actually threaten him with fire at any time now.
Hooray!
Clap, clap.
Put your fire
He's dead.
fate pen away, please. I don't want anything to do with it.
All right, so morning wakes up, everything went fine. The food was delicious the night before. Flint bought a rope, and then is kind of up bright and early, got breakfast ready for you, and once you're done eating, you guys are like straight out to the cave.
Yeah.
He then kind of leads you into their kind of dwarven settlement that they've been mining for a very long time, and you can see that this is like pretty picked clean. You know, there's not much. You can see a pile of like scrap metal where the crystals have clearly been taken out. They're even making some money on that. Like they are scavenging everything for what it's worth. And it's actually like pretty deep into this place. You realize that like when they said they found a sizable settlement, like they found an actual like abandoned small town in the mountain, and they have managed to kind of keep it to themselves. It was also kind of far away from town. Like you kind of had to curve around a bit, and the entrance was kind of hidden. You could tell that the Vinder family have hidden it. He has a bunch of guards at the front door. Like he's got a fairly sizable operation to continue with this, and you can kind of see why the goblin in the past was saying nobody from out in the far lands hires people. If it wasn't for the danger that they ended up finding when they uncovered this new place, they would have never told anybody where it was. It is their secret stash of profit. So then he kind of leads you in. It's a couple of hours travel really to get there, and you then eventually come to kind of this just like entrance where you can tell that there was like a bit of a collapse, and it has revealed an area that, unlike the rest of it where it's got this like quality dwarven construction, even the outside walls are kind of like a nice clean like cut. It's just this like jagged looking cave entrance that goes inside of it.
Okay.
And he's kind of like, they went in there and we haven't seen them. And it's been quite a while.
Right on. Probably about a couple weeks, I'd imagine, given our delay.
Yeah.
Since then. All right. Well, I guess we got to get in there and take a look. I'm going to put the rods on my horn. Turn them on. Yeah. They're still working. I'd imagine they're still working.
Okay, I'm just putting you guys on the map. When you get back, you can crank your HP back to full. You can put your, you can full heal your characters. Your tokens don't have it yet.
I'm squishy AF. I got 27.
I got 44.
I have 37.
You'll also have to change the max HP on it as well. I'm just putting you kind of in.
For sure.
And then, kind of like last time, let's make sure we don't get, make sure everything's kind of working as it is in a map. But I did something a little bit different to the file that should hopefully make it operate a little better.
Oh,
And
I
I
see
gotta
it.
put some light on Flint again because it's not on his new.
So it's just blackness. Oh no.
I mean, that's how it is for me. I didn't see that. Never mind.
Okay, you should have some vision now. I put the flashlight on Flint now.
Okay.
Damn, this is a big map.
Yeah.
It's a massive map. It's way bigger than the other one. I don't know if we'll even finish it today. And like we said, we're doing, story leveling, so you don't have to kill everything to level up. But if you don't explore every corner, there's loot that can be left behind.
Would you guys like me to scout ahead?
No, we'll be fine.
Just so we don't get like any nasty surprises.
See, I'm gonna light Flint up a little bit more. We'll put a torch on.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause he glows a little bit, right?
No, I think I like the actual small.
Come
I
on,
mean,
Flint.
it
you
is a
cast up
cave
here.
after all.
So do you guys want me to try?
I think that would be whatever. It's up to you, dude. I'm gonna roll.
All right.
See intelligence. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not thinking tactically right now. I'm just, have at her.
Sick. Oh, gross.
Sorry.
Boom.
What are we rolling for?
That's just me.
That was a
I'm
stealth check.
Alright. So 1, 2. I assume I'm checking for traps along the way. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember if I put me in this one. I did make this map like 6 weeks ago.
Oh, what's here's I'm bound. Oh, it's nothing. It's just a stair. Never mind.
There is lots of little corners with nothing in here. It is just kind of a worn-in cave. So you're not going to find loot in every single...
Okay. Oh. What is this? It's a corner. Never mind.
So there's literally nothing for him to see. There's just Aiden doing a whole lot of it.
Over here.
Well, stop for a second, Aiden.
Oh.
I need you to actually roll me the stealth check now.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, that's the wrong object. You can see the eggs, right?
No.
They're in that lair. Your character just can't see them?
I can see here.
Yeah. It's literally right here.
Oh, it blends in super well. Never mind. Yeah, I can see that.
You see a few eggs. You can roll me a stealth check.
I just did 22.
All right. The eggs, nothing seems to happen. You're just kind of stealthing around and you see a bunch of eggs in this room.
Telling me if he does one wrong step, they're going to hatch?
Can I make a nature check to see if I know what type of eggs these are?
Gremlins?
Sure.
Damn.
Is that your...
Yep, that's my nature.
Whatever this is, it is not normally of this world.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
well, I'm going to go back. Be like, that's enough for me. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Hey,
Hey
welcome
guys.
back.
Hi. Funny story. There are eggs, and I know a lot of shit about nature, and I have no fucking clue what those are.
Oh
We should
boy.
smash them.
Not to brag. Know a lot about nature.
I am a nature savant, just so you know.
Was there any fire in that area?
All right, none that I saw.
Okay,
None that I
so
saw.
I'm immediately less afraid. That's good.
Okay, but there were eggs, and
What? I eat eggs for breakfast. This is not a problem.
no, like they were sizable eggs, like yay big.
Well, you're pretty.
How big
small,
were these
so-
eggs?
Anything sizable to a 4'8".
Yeah, I was gonna say like sizable to you is like tiny to me. You're still smaller than.
Feels bad.
I'm a 7 foot. How about me?
I'm still taller than you, boy.
Yeah, but I still have more strength.
That's fine.
What's a big boy?
Enough with the dick measuring contest. Let's get a move on.
My dick is huge.
Only one dick Shayless wants to measure.
Just not into bull dudes, I guess. It's too bad.
Super paranoid about it. Alright, so like Brian, do I with my roll can I tell how big they were? Like the eggs?
They
without touching them?
are like they're solid. Like you ever watch the bad Godzilla movie? You know,
Yeah.
the new one where they were like in New York with
No, I don't think I have.
Talking about the most recent one or the one before that?
I care. No, not the most recent
Oh,
one.
yeah. You're talking about the 2004 one?
Something
I
like
think.
that. But
Yeah, where they were
solid,
eggs
like-
were in the subway or the whatever.
They're solid. Like no, I think they were in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
They're like
that.
a solid 3 feet tall.
Alright, I'm gonna be like chest high.
And they're like a blue color.
They're this fucking tall. They're blue. They're unnatural.
They're like wide. Like you could not hug and get your arm around it.
Yeah, this egg is in mass volume more bigger than me. It's a big egg. If I like hunch down slightly, it'd be much bigger than me.
Interesting.
No one's concerned about these eggs and what may have laid them.
I'm slightly concerned, but I mean, after almost dying 3 times in a row,
To a dragon. Oh, you just think you're invincible now?
I'm
Is that
basically
it?
God is what I'm getting at. But it's not. I'm not that cocky. I'm just saying, like, obviously this thing has probably killed a lot of people. There was a search party that came out. There was a whole bunch of fucking dudes from what I understood.
Yeah.
We gotta get through it to get to our objective here.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I could. Oh, 1 second.
Darcy's in some shit right now, I think. But
Maybe he.
I don't think he cared. I don't think Ven cared. I think Ven just
Maybe
wanted us to
he's
kill
in
him.
one of the eggs.
Hey, you know what would be fucking neato? If we lit those eggs on fire.
Oh, I could believe that.
That'd be fucking neat, I think.
I don't know.
I think, obviously, we're going to have to go through there to find Darcy. If we just kill those eggs before they're a problem, whatever comes
I'm
out.
not.
But does
I'm not-
eggs bring forth what laid them?
Sure, but then they're on fire. Problem solved.
Not really.
Well, how about You want me to look around a bit more in there?
I mean, if you want, I'm down. Just be careful.
I will be. But I'm spooked about those eggs. Highly concerned.
All right.
Shazam.
Sorry, I'm just figuring out Otaku's character finally.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, well that's interesting. I'm gonna turn back around. I assume that's a giant wall of spider webs that I'm seeing. Is that correct?
That'd be correct.
Okay, that's
fucking called it.
I'm gonna look about here. Right now, I'm looking everywhere, man. I am paranoid.
Are there any rats in there?
As you turn back, roll me another stealth check, Abe.
Whew.
He's going strong.
You're A-okay.
He's going
Can
strong.
I like look on the ceiling, look around, look everywhere? Do I see anything other than the eggs and the spider webs?
Pretty much it. Just the eggs on the ground and the spider webs in the back, but you can tell that the eggs are shaking a little.
Oh, that's spooky.
Yeah.
Someone better pick up that phone because I called it.
Fuck off, Otaku. How about that?
With my crazy nature roll, could I tell if they're about to hatch?
Oh, they are very close to hatching. Really, any disturbance will hatch them.
I'm gonna
Hey,
do a good old,
I'm gonna fucking
good old
book it back.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm always
Did someone
already
call
here.
for
Boom.
Archaon?
I'm gonna be like, all right, here's the deal, boys. I think there's an invisible spider. Those eggs are about to hatch.
Invisible.
I'm 90% sure it's
That's quite
invisible.
the leap.
Listen. No,
Now,
I
maybe
haven't.
left has to
But I
spider
think,
chores or whatever.
I think it's an invisible spider.
Okay.
Did you guys load all of your level 2 character thing?
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, I did.
Am I still showing level 1? No, I'm level 2.
No, I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Nope. I threw mine out. I think I was one of the first few.
Perfect.
Listen, I'm still saying, and this is just me spitballing, fire would probably be the best bet.
Giant wall of
You
spider
are able to
webs.
gather. You are able to gather something that's coming straight from the egg will be pretty weak. It's still kind of a baby critter.
Look, I'm about to do a Leroy Jenkins here in a minute.
All right, everyone, come with me. We're gonna break these eggs, and we're gonna get attacked by an invisible spider. I'm calling it right
It's
now.
not invisible. Why would it be invisible?
Because it's
Spiders can't
super
turn
unnatural.
invisible. That
And
is-
again, why would a dragon have mech armor? But you know,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Listen,
Invisible spider,
tomato,
mech
potato,
dragon.
Okay, this is a different situation.
oh, them are eggs. Them the eggs.
Let's fucking break these.
Well, our can's right next to one.
Oh
I'm gonna
fuck!
break the egg.
There's
right
more
now.
than I
All
imagined.
right, the eggs are going to hatch because I'm pretty sure the Archaon and Flint are pretty heavy, rattling the ground.
All right,
with the
well,
cave.
then-
I wasn't.
Hey,
saying that.
wait. Let me roll with my sneak check real quick.
I'm not stealthing. So I mean,
Now that I'm done dealing with character sheets, I can pay more attention to individual.
Yeah, 12.
I'm gonna allow you to
Yeah,
reroll
they
that
all
with some
hatch.
crucial
You hear
advice.
just like this skittering scream.
Oh, wait,
as
wait, no,
eggs-
wait. I crucial advice that he takes the first step, and I'm like, no, you idiot, quieter. So he gets to reroll it and adds a
They're
plus two.
literally 6 minions. It was to teach you that the eggs can hatch.
Fine,
I
never
have zero
mind.
fear. I want to break the egg.
Never-
monster. Can I do
Never mind.
All right.
Cancel that.
zero fear right now?
I'm paranoid, dude.
Let's break them. Fuck it.
They're just
Invisible rats and
spiders.
invisible spiders, dude. I'm scared.
All right.
And all of them hatch, and we don't even have to fully roll. Roll for initiative.
I forget what that is. Is it a D20?
Yep.
D20 plus your initiative modifier.
Uh,
Oh, I fucked up. Hold on, I gotta reroll that.
Yeah, plus 3. Fuck.
Your initiative is 5, Otaku.
Wait, what?
Exact same roll. Okay.
You had to give me a minute. My mouse threw me a page back.
oof.
Oh, we're starting that shit again.
Dude, I'm so paranoid about these spiders. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Okay, you guys can add
I
your
got
character.
Oh god, I got a terrible initiative.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. Feels bad.
I rolled a 6.
A 1!
Yes, we get it. You're cool.
You're a little more into it, I guess, this time. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, never again.
I breathe fire now. I've stepped my game up.
Can you do
You
that
can turn
like
into
once
bear
a day or
form
once an
and just
encounter?
like it's once a day.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that.
Same
No,
thing. Your fire.
And I thought it was once an encounter, but
These are not spiders. They actually look, if you look at the token, they look way more like a giant ant. Except they seemingly stand on their back legs while their top ones kind of come out to like lash out at people
yeah.
with absolutely huge, monstrous pincers in front of its head.
sort of like a
centipede,
ant
but-
praying mantis, disgusting hybrid
Kind of.
abomination of nature. Seems good. Seems good.
Hey, don't forget to put your thing in, Tyler.
Uh,
And
Um,
you as well.
Aiden, you gotta
Aiden.
throw your initiative in there.
Oh yeah, right. It's 6. Oh, it's 7. How the fuck did I roll higher than you with a natural 1? Oh,
All right,
oh.
Zalaria, you go first.
That's how, Aiden. That's how.
Is that an encounter or a daily? Perfect. What's the radius on it again? Last 5. Ah, it's a big one.
Entirely. Wow.
You can hit all of them, except you will also, if you want to hit the back two, if you want to hit this one, you're gonna have to hit Archaon. But if you want to blast down, you can hit all but the one immediately beside Archaon.
Dude, hit Archaon.
All right, roll me to hit 5 times. Or actually, this one immediately right down here is also kind of blocked by this structure on the ground here. This crater, it raises up quite a bit, and it's taller than the creature. You'll hit just these.
So I'm rolling D20 or
D20. 5.
so I'm guessing Archaon couldn't just roll to try and dodge the shot.
And I'm a hulking suit of metal.
No, she attacks at him. Also, it attacks fortitude, not your AC. So anyway. Yep. We're gonna go kind of left and down and kind of that, if you know what I mean. Like left or right and going down is the targeting. So if you type it in once, you can just hit up, enter, up, enter, up, enter, up, enter. You hit 2 of them. You hit
Feels
2 of them.
bad.
You're attacking fortitude, don't forget. So 1. So you managed to kill these 2.
Oh, that hurts my soul.
That's fine.
At least I killed something.
I know, right? It's new for you.
Except for the guy who
Count then.
Bjorkus.
All right, I'm gonna use Howl of Fury on the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Okay. What's the splash on that again? It's like a 3x3 square,
Yeah, it's a blast 3.
but it has
But I have to
blast
hit,
3. But it has to
it's-
include it.
Yeah, I have to hit that. Oh, I'm gonna hit Archaon. Well, unfortunate.
Hit
You
me.
can dodge to not hit Archaon. And you'd only kill 2 of them.
Yeah, I only really need to kill 2 of them. I think we got this. So that is 1d20. What's my plus to hit? I'm so dumb. Oh, +3. Yeah. 1d20 +3. 15. Hit the one.
You hit it.
Okay, and then I Howl and Blast 3 that does 4.
It's a minion, it'll die.
Just kills him. Yeah, he's dead.
You just kind of punch and shockwave and smack the other one. Like, it's fairly newborn. You notice, though, when these die, they don't properly spread out blood. Their body kind of falls. You can almost see it start to, like, magically disintegrate a little bit. And the energy that kind of comes from it. Remember, these are arcane, spawned by the arcane crystals. So, which you would kind of expect, actually, from an arcane monster. Like, it's not your standard... Like, it's a little bit spiritual, a little bit mystical, as it's just kind of, like, deteriorating slowly. Like, the wounds kind of puncture and, like, energy kind of come out of it rather than blood. While there is some blood, it kind of hits the ground, and that even starts to integrate into the energy, turning back into the magic.
Okay.
Neato burrito.
All right.
Man, can I just hit something already?
Nope.
It's the Broodling's turn. They're both going to run up. They're going to swing at you, Archaon.
Yes! Hit me!
What's your AC?
21.
22 hits you. You take
God damn it.
Feels bad.
6 damage of the end kick. Broodling makes a target. Each creature adjacent to it takes 3 acid damage. Not a critical hit, so you take 6 damage. And the second one swings at you, and nat 20. Jesus Christ.
God
Nat
damn
20s.
it.
So you take 6 more damage, and all of your allies 3 damage.
And all of his what?
Actually, all creatures. So the Ankeg, like, it swings at you, hits you for 12. It it hits the poison sprays. It manages to kill its own, like, sibling. And
What a
Johanna
dick.
takes 3 damage as well.
What a dick of a creature. Just
Remember
kills
that
his
picture
own
I
friend.
sent of the knight getting shot in the face with the arrow?
Yeah.
I forgot. I keep forgetting I had that fucking temporary health. So
Which temporary health?
I had some temporary health that yeah.
Oh, that's what the blue was from.
Yeah.
That was from
Yeah.
when
I
Tyler
thought I
gave you
sent that
temporary health.
earlier.
Mm.
Maybe I did.
Yahada.
I'm just going to use Energizing Strike Augment 0 on this last guy. I, of course, I'm going to move forward one before I do that.
Dude, I like to augment 2 strike this guy, thanks.
I mean, you get your
And I
points back at
don't
the
even-
end of every.
Don't
Right,
even
right.
hit him.
Gone
So.
back.
Oof.
Nope, that's gonna miss pretty terribly. Varus.
Let me kill him, please.
I'm gonna twin strike him.
Oh,
Boom.
you dick.
Hey, he dies. I'm gonna
That
do it
hits.
again. Oh, boom. He died.
Those are some dead little broodlings.
Well, okay, well, I'm paranoid now. Well,
Varys, I told you this was not going to be an issue. They died so fucking quick. That was fine.
I,
I
but what laid those eggs, though? That's what
I
I'm scared
punched one
about.
so hard, the one behind it exploded. Okay, it's fine.
We literally fought a dragon. Who the fuck cares what that?
It's an
thing-
invisible. Listen.
What have we killed so far?
6 things. We did it.
Mecha Godzilla himself, right?
Oh shit, we're moving on without me.
I'm just kind of looking around.
Well, you're the light source, so if you wanna not.
Can you see in low light?
I'd like to continue to sneak about, please.
Hey, there are some webs over here, guys.
When you guys walk through the webs, you move at half speed. So just kind of, I'm watching, but sometimes you need to remind me that you're moving. Sometimes I'm reading something, and then I look, and the characters are like, "Oh shit, I meant to."
Hey, I rolled a.
Wait.
I rolled a 30%.
Hey, Delaria, you always create first unit clears webs. Fire.
But we don't know what's on the other side of these webs.
And it's a daily, so it's like.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Uh,
it's kind of. I'd rather.
Hey, we should-
What's behind the fire?
We should use that torch that we have and set these things ablaze and kill anything that's on the other side or harm it.
Alternatively, I could sneak through and see what's up.
I feel like that's our best bet. He's got low light vision. I trust this man to figure it out.
Oh, come on, God! Oh, fuck sneaking. Let's just take shit.
We will be
Gotta
hitting
be
shit.
sneaky.
Without
We'll be-
sneaking, we would have died to the dragon last time. So
Yeah, but come on. We don't need to sneak it. He fucking overblew the goddamn ant.
Don't worry.
I didn't get to hit anything. All you fuckers took my kills.
that's the roll higher.
So that
Oh.
immediate, hey, wait. This immediate one right here is actually like a wall encompassing it.
So
So
we gotta
while
break
this is just kind of like a general mess of webbing, this is actually like set up like a kind of a wall blocking.
This one?
So we gotta
This
break
one
it.
right here? The one we're in front of?
Does anyone have a blade? Because I just punched.
I mean,
I
you
don't
can
know.
try to light the webbings on fire. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you can't.
Alright, well, while you do that, I'm gonna check out this place away from the webbing,
All right. I take
where I won't die, whatever comes
I
out.
take the torch off of our meatbag friend and I poke it in the damn flames. Nah,
It's
whatever.
actually a magical torch. There's no fire actually on the
fire
torch.
on it. I have a flint and steel, however, in my adventures kit. I'll light the webs on fire. Attempt to, I guess.
Still just
Wait.
checking this place out.
My question is, how close to the web? We can't see. Never mind.
No, I'll try and light it up with a flint and steel. Do I have to roll for that? Or
Yeah.
yeah, all right, just one d20, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Alrighty, 13.
You managed to light pieces of it, but it's surprisingly harder to light on fire than you anticipated.
Huh.
Like, you'll see it kind of ignite and kind of get up to the point, but then you realize that this is not normal. This is not like your standard cobweb that you would light on fire. This is
Yeah, these things are kind of
Is this-
magical.
possibly.
You want to? These things are burning weird. I don't like this.
Well, there's my Arcana check.
Bjorkus, you're the one doing the burning now. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good. I gotta be honest with you. It's kind of cathartic.
Oh, well, that's upsetting.
This is, yeah, with your Arcana, you're like, this is definitely not normal spider web.
Well, my Arcana was above that.
Yeah, no, I was talking to you, Tyler.
All
Your
right.
Arcana, you're like, this is not a standard web. I mean, you don't know if it'll light, much like the corpses that were behind that disintegrated into energy. When Flint was lighting a few of it on fire, that was disintegrating into energy too, rather than igniting.
Mm.
How sticky are the webs? Like, can I grab it and just like pull it down?
You can give it a try. You wouldn't know how sticky it was until you put your hand in it, though.
I cut the webs. Fuck it.
Do you have a knife?
I have a
He
sword.
wields a sword.
Oh, does he? I thought he was punching. I really haven't been paying attention to what you do.
I mean, he never attacks. He never attacks anything. So how would we know?
Hey, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I asked, does anyone have a blade, and no one said a word. So I was just assuming that we were.
Well, I mean, I have a blade.
Next time a thing comes at you, I'm not gonna protect you.
Okay, well,
You
fucking
can take-
swing at it there.
take-
Goddamn, you don't get so offended
You
about it.
cut through it.
I cut
You
through
cut
it.
through it, and it disintegrates actually kind of where the sword hits, similar in a way to the way it disintegrated when Flint tried to light it on fire. And it kind of spreads open a bit, and many of the mechanical properties of it still operate like a webbing does. Much of it wraps kind of around your blade and sticks, but you notice it kind of sends a ripple through the rest of the webbing. You-
We're signaling something.
Mm.
All right, well, I'm gonna back up a bit.
So,
I'm gonna back up over to here.
I forgot to buy
Maybe a bit
Molotovs.
more. Maybe a bit more over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, over here works.
Okay, so my plan is to hit whatever's coming at me.
Nothing. You don't. I don't think
Hello, anybody in here?
Tyler just runs straight in.
Leroy!
Well,
Alright,
While you were slowly walking through it, stop for a sec. When I start
Got
talking,
another Yu-Gi-Oh card in here.
when I start talking, you stop walking.
fair enough.
When you kind of get in, you can kind of feel like the webbing. It's not like it slows you down a bit, but it is like falling apart. Like it's clearly not strong enough to trap necessarily you, but then when you do get in, you do see this cocoon out ahead, wrapping a bunch of stuff. But you do see sticking out of the cocoon, out of the corner of it, is an old non-magic sword.
Brian's stealing Yu-Gi-Oh card art over here.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, I like it.
I put a green border on it.
I did it.
That makes it mine.
Is that a sword? I thought it was a creature.
Who wants to go for the sword?
I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna go.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of ready my action to shoot whatever the fuck that is.
All right, so you get right up to it, and what are you doing with the cocoon?
Is there a sword in the cocoon?
Well, you can just see like what it was. Like there was something clearly wrapped in it, or
I cut
something.
I cut the cocoon.
All right, so you see as you cut the cocoon, like it was actually kind of tense. It goes up again. It sends a huge vibration through a lot of the waves, or through a lot of the webs around here, and out of it basically falls corpse.
Oh shit, is that Darcy?
Nah, that's probably Darcy right there.
From the description you've been given of Darcy, it is not Darcy.
It's not Darcy.
All right.
Wait, the
It
body
might
is
be one of the
not
many
gone?
people that have been brought in here.
What's so special about that sword he has?
Nothing. I described it as non-magical. It was literally to let you know human.
All right, I'm gonna take it and sell it.
It's literally worthless.
It's worth something to someone.
Good luck with that.
Minus
Falling
one
out of his
bronze.
pockets. You know what? It is worth something. It's 5 gold. Instead of 190 gold worth of stuff falling out of his pocket, 185 falls out of his pocket.
I pick all that gold
Damn.
up.
And he drops 2 potions of healing.
I think I should get one, and
Oh, that's what that was.
Bjorkus gets one.
Okay.
As the front lines, I can agree with that.
I'll just add it to my.
Well, I do that because I mean,
All right. Wait, no. Before you leave the cocoon, yourself back.
You ain't done, boy.
Roll me perception.
all right. Let me check my perception.
Uh-oh.
Your orbitals need cleaning.
Interesting. When I leveled up, I got a +1 to perception.
Yeah, it adds half your.
It adds half your level. What's
Don't let me feel special, asshole.
It does that to everyone's everything.
I rolled badly this time for once.
Ha!
So while you were not paying attention, you do see immediately in front of you 2. Well, when I say 2 sets, like separated apart from each other. Actually, let me see what your character can even see. So you can kind of tell. Oop, I can open that. You can kind of tell that, like, right here is actually like a groove that goes down. So it's not flat ground. Like it cliffs off and goes down. And coming out of this spot and this spot, you see just like 2 big hairy legs come out of both spots.
All right. So
Oh,
And
boy.
it goes to go make an ambush. I did see it beforehand.
I
for
swing at it as my reaction.
No. Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative, boy.
Oof.
Should we do that as well?
Hey.
Now, if you look at the turn order, you won't see the creature. It's hidden in the DM layer until it pops out. So don't be like, "Oh, it's my turn." Like it might be something you can't see's turn.
All right, so should we? Oh yeah, we're all right. All right, never mind. We are rolling for
I got
9. Oh no.
I see something.
Johanna, you gotta
Okay.
change yours, I think. Still.
I did.
What?
I changed it
the
twice.
That's 2 1s on my initiative roll. That's
You're just not
crazy.
feeling it today, I guess.
Nah, man.
I got 20.
I was thrown out by that no rat shit. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's like, where was the rats? I'm pondering in the back. I'm like, there were no
I already
rats.
gave you the talk. It wasn't rats.
But there were no rats.
If anything, it was crabs.
You can get advantage on your initiative, Andrew.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because you can see.
Is that plus? What is that then? Plus?
I sometimes just like to do 5th edition.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I was about to do. I'm like, wait, 4th ed is Yeah.
It's your only good roll for the entire.
Fuck you! I had good rolls this earlier.
Don't forget, for combat, you guys have hindered movement speed while in the webbing.
Yes.
So what is that like? Minus what?
Half movement speed. It's difficult terrain.
All right, so that means I'm gonna pop.
Has everybody put their new initiative rolls they just made in?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, mine didn't change, so.
All right. So this little creepy crawler here comes out to make an ambush check at you, an ambush attack. However, it did not happen to surprise you. And cool. And it's going to make a bite with just these gnarly, venomous fangs at you.
Are these spiders, or are these just other hybrid creepy crawly things?
No, these ones are straight up just giant spiders.
Alright.
However, you do sense with the webbing and everything that they are also magical.
Alright.
Good to know.
Oh, man, you just like... I need to just stop rolling against you. Because I will seemingly always hit.
How much damage?
You take 9. You are slowed, but you're already slowed by the area. And you're taking ongoing poison damage
Oh,
Alright.
until... you're taking ongoing poison damage. Now, the way saves work in this one, right, is end of your turn, you make a saving throw no matter what.
Yep. And I get a +1.
And you get a +1. Sure, whatever your pluses is for it. And then this poison has lingering
+2.
bonus effects if you fail your saving throws.
All right, now can I activate a utility power and still attack?
I mean, it depends on what kind of action that utility power is.
All it says is what's it? It's a daily power.
So you can take a standard action, a movement action, and a minor action. So if you use a at-will power that's a standard and you want to use like a utility power minor, then you can use both. If your utility power is standard, then you can only do one.
I don't know. It's a stance.
Let me look at your character.
It's defensive stance.
Defensive stance. So you see up near the top above at will on the PDF version?
Oh, it's minor. Okay.
It says minor, so you could do that as a minor action. So
All right,
yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
could
take-
minor action defensive stance and then attack.
All right, I'm gonna at minor defensive stance, adding +2 to AC because fuck you, Brian.
Well, that's a daily?
Yeah, but it literally doesn't end until I say, okay, I'm done with this shit.
Those things still end on an encounter, though.
Really?
Yeah,
Makes
anything
sense.
like that will still end on an encounter.
Oh, nah, fuck.
Yeah, no, there's no power that you can just activate and use for the day. Still gonna... The
All right, I'm
stance
not-
ends when combat ends.
I'm not gonna do that then. Never mind. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay?
Smack a bitch.
All right, so that's +9 attack. +9. Fuck!
Oof.
Man, I'm getting 8 in rolls.
that
man.
misses.
I crit twice on 2 big
that's actually
hits.
Bjorkus in a ship roll.
That's, oh.
That's Bjorkus trying to make a acrobatic save +11.
Because Aiden in the ship was amazing. He fucking
All right,
he crit that bitch so hard.
whoever's turn. I'm getting hit again, aren't I?
Not yet.
No, it's Yahada's turn.
It's Yahada's turn first.
Alright. I am going to move closer to this thing.
You notice
First.
this over in the back corner here? Another spider failed its stealth check and shows up.
Oh, hi.
Oh, damn.
How you doing? Oh,
Oh, hi, Mark.
hi.
That's Spider.
Oh,
Alright.
crap.
I'm going to use
Oh, boy.
Energizing Strike on this guy directly in front of me.
Okay.
Augment 0, by the way. I missed. Fantastic. Don't you pity clap me.
Now I'm gonna clap.
All right. All right.
Well, I
Just gonna
tried to
move the
heal you,
cocoon-
RKI.
I'm going to
I
move the
tried.
cocoon out of the way. The other ambush spider immediately in front comes out takes a swing at Archaon, the one that was messing with his cocoon. 23 hits again. You want me to? Yeah. Oh. I'm going to stop rolling the green die.
Yeah, you gotta weight it on one side, don't you?
Yeah, that's what.
You take 8 more points of damage, but you're not going to get poisoned a second time.
Oh, wait, I forgot to make my saving roll.
Oh yeah, make your saving throw. And it's 4th edition is always 10 or higher, clears the saving throw.
All right,
The
I'm
strength of poisons is not about how hard they are to get rid of; it's how easy they are to apply. And you took 5 points of damage from the poison starting.
God damn it!
I tried to heal you, but
Oh
I
man,
missed.
bet you wish we had stealthed ahead and looked
No.
out for ambushes.
I don't regret anything.
Shaking my head.
I regret nothing. I walked in here with a purpose.
It's here for a reason.
So
I'm here to die.
Exactly. The dragon didn't take me, so why can't a spider?
Zelaria, roll me a perception check.
By the way, Fiona, I think your mic is muted because I only hear you through Flint's.
Was that your perception? This hasn't showed up on my screen yet. Okay, you do not happen to see the spider that comes up from behind you.
Like the roll was 18, but my actual perception's 6.
Oh, I have a
Oh,
plus 9 on stealth, so you still don't see it.
Damn.
The creature comes out. I need to switch back to the thing. Comes out from behind, and it charges at you, and it does its venom. It just leaps out from it, and the fangs and everything just come out at you. It completely catches you off guard, and it strikes you in the back.
Jesus fucking
Ooh.
Christ!
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your AC?
That was.
Not true. I did not hit her.
I did not hit her. This
I
is
did
bullshit.
not hit her. I did not.
I did.
Oh, hi,
Oh, hi, Mark.
If you'd have had the repulsive armor, I would have missed, but I hit it with a 15.
Oh, come on! Now
I
you
thought I
throwing
missed, but
15?
I hit.
Now you throwing 15?
Yeah, now for 12 points of damage, and you're poisoned.
Jeebus.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Damn it, Decay.
Bjorkus.
Okay. Well,
Somebody kill one of these spiders.
I see the spider
Kill the
directly
spider.
in front of me, right? This fella here.
There's one there, yeah.
Okay, I can see him though. I know he's
Yep.
there.
Yep. Yeah, he failed his stealth roll. He rolled a 2.
Oh. I see you, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna hit him with. That's an encounter, so I can use my Savage Cut. I'm just gonna try
Go
and
for
just
it.
kill one right off the bat. Just get him out. So I'm gonna roll to hit.
I have opportunity attack too.
Fuck. 13.
That misses.
Hit the web.
We're gonna die!
Oops.
Because we can't hit anything.
Oh man,
no.
if only someone had stealthed ahead and saw this ambush coming.
This isn't. No.
Aiden, the thing is, they were all stealthed, so you would have
I know, I wouldn't have seen them anyway.
hard time seeing them. And while you have a high perception, they have a higher stealth.
Do they?
They are literally called ambush spiders,
Because my perception is 10.
and their stealth is 11.
Mine's
Look.
17. I should have seen this shit.
No, that's your passive. That's your
Oh,
passive.
my passive. Okay.
Their passive would be 21.
Oh, so that shit. Sneaky. Sneaky fucking spider.
Sneaky little son bitches.
All right, so Flint misses. Zelaria, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do because I'm thinking about bull rush attack, but then I'm also.
Oh, you took 5 points of damage from the poison too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about bull rush attack because it can push, right? That's quite risky.
Bull rush attack, you have to have a charge to start it up.
Oh, okay. So
You have to be able to move at least 2 squares first.
I think I'm just gonna use my thorn whip.
So if you use a range ability within melee range of a creature, it can opportunity attack you.
Oh, okay.
Just stab it.
You just do a regular ass. Just use a regular ass weapon, whatever you
You can
got.
transform into a bear and hit it with your bear.
Yeah,
Can't.
I can
Yeah, you can do that. So you spend your minor action to transform into your bear form, and then you Savage Rend, which is a
Savage.
fuck is it? Oh, there it is. There, it's just a bit higher. D20 plus 5. That hits it.
Ew.
Hey, she actually hit something in
1d8
bear
plus
form.
3. You hit it for 9 damage. I believe you also have a that you can push it back and occupy the space if you want.
Do I have to occupy the space?
You do not have to occupy.
I'm gonna just push it.
So you're just gonna push. Well, which square do you push it to? This one, or this one?
I'll slide it back one square.
Which one?
Yeah.
So like here?
Yeah.
Perfect. Varus.
Oh,
Where the fuck are you?
hey. Dude, I'm all the way fucking in the back, dude.
So Varus can only see 2 of the spiders that the party has encountered.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunter's mark this one.
Okay.
As a free action, I'm going to turn my weapon to deal frost damage.
Okay.
Are they vulnerable against frost? Because if so, I get combat advantage.
I mean, they could be hit by it. But you probably need to figure out if they were like weaker to it.
Yeah, you haven't studied them yet with your nature check.
Yeah, it all it says is gain combat advantage against foe vulnerable to cold.
Yeah, so that'd be something I think that was weaker to. I'll check vulnerable or
Alright.
evil while you roll your thing.
Yeah.
So many rolls for one ability.
Yeah, so both hits fire. You're shooting both of them at that. That's a total of 18 damage to the
I
bottom.
think it's
spider.
dead.
No, it's bloodied though.
What?
Sick.
Aiden has bloodied the bottom spider there. Now the one that Flint was up in front of. Flint, you're kind of sitting on like 4 squares right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you're on
Oh,
that
I guess
intersection.
I moved up to hit it, so I'll put myself there.
Okay, so it will take a lunge at you with its fangs.
Okay.
It's gonna miss.
Oh, what the fuck?
Be better at dodging, boy.
Flint, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Although it doesn't really matter because the creature's actions are happening anyway, but
12.
Well, you're not very perceptive.
I mean, I am just I'm a little busy getting almost hit with shit. Oh, hello, hello, friend.
the creature was climbing across the roof and then like lunged down at you and strikes at you with its venomous fangs.
Jesus.
They're
We're gonna have to start killing some, or we're gonna get in some big trouble here.
Yahada, the one in
Yo.
front of you that's been bloodied by Aiden is taking a swing at you.
Oh joy.
Did that one hit me, Brian?
That is gonna hit. We just lost Aiden.
Oh, Aiden.
He's just
Man down!
Man down! Tyler, you take 12 points of damage and you're poisoned.
Holy!
I'm rolling crazy high right now.
Brian,
12
did that
point.
other one hit me when it dropped down from the ceiling?
I'm at
They both missed.
18 health.
I rolled a nat 2 and a nat 5.
I have 7 left, Otaku.
Oof. Oof.
We gonna die.
Archaon, it's your turn.
I'm hitting the fucker in front of me.
You going for the bloodied one or the other one?
The bloodied one.
Oof.
Wait, are you bloodied? Wait, are you Otaku?
Am I bloodied, Brian? I'm at
Are you
18 health out of 33.
No, your bloodied
Yeah.
value would be 16.
God damn it! You should have lost 2 more health points. I would have gotten.
Oh, yeah.
I would have gotten a +2 because my vengeful blade.
You would also got another +2 because of my ardent eruption.
You're a dick, Otaku.
Yeah, I'll try to die next
15.
time.
15 misses.
God.
We are going to die.
You guys
I'm
are
going
rolling
to
so
die.
bad. Yeah, it's your turn.
All right, to
This is
attempt.
a balanced fight. You guys are
We're just rolling. Okay, so this is a minor action. I'm using my Ardent Surge, which allows me to target somebody that can spend a healing surge to regain health of a 1d6.
Also, you guys
So-
did not all update your healing surge count of things.
Oh.
Your red thing. I'm just doing it for everybody.
Okay. Might be.
So you're going to allow him to spend a healing surge?
Correct.
Oh, also, I think I'm bloody.
Okay.
For 1d6.
1d6.
Well, no, so your healing surge would heal your total, like your healing surge amount, plus 1d6.
Yeah.
And you're doing a level 2? Is that what does it? Or is it a level 1?
For what?
For the or which ability? Sorry, you're
It's,
using a
it's,
different
it's an
ability.
at will. It's not at will. It's an encounter power and it's minor.
I thought you were doing your
Energizing?
energizing.
No, I'm doing Ardent Surge.
Yeah, I'm at 26 now. Not fucking dying.
You're fucking welcome.
You also just put the 26 on the wrong
Shit.
spot.
I'm also bloody.
Also, with my Mantle of Impulsiveness, you gain +2 bonus speed until the end of my next turn. So,
Yeah, I'm at 22 now.
as if that'll, of course, help, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna
you're
die
not
next
moving.
turn anyways.
Ambush spider. So the one that's
Well,
in front of you.
Brian, that was a minor.
Oh, sorry. My bad. You can keep taking your turn.
All right, and then I'm going to attempt to do Energizing Strike again.
Hey, Aiden's alive. I like it.
Are you gonna boost it or?
No, it's just going to be Augment 0.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit the bloodied guy in front of me.
Okay.
And I forget what I roll for damage.
It'll be on your character sheet. Energizing strength plus 0. 1d10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 3. 13.
You kill the spider.
Yay.
There's one
You
left.
hack right into it. You lop off like its front 2 limbs. Its face kind of goes down, and then it just kind of flops to the ground, and it starts to do that magical disintegration.
All right, and then I gain temporary hit points equal to 1/2 of my level plus my charisma, so 4.
Yeah.
Right?
You gain it,
Okay.
or I think you can gain it, or you can give it to somebody.
I'm taking it. I already healed Archaon up there. I'm taking
All right,
it.
fair.
I'm bloody right now, too, eh?
Too bad, I guess.
Too bad.
You're muted, Fiona.
And so the spider then, that's immediately in front of Archaon. It's taking a second swing at it. Another swing at him. This one will miss you.
Ooh.
God.
This one is running over and biting at Fiona again.
Oh, jeez.
That'll hit her.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh, did you roll your saving throw, Fiona,
I have a saving throw.
from your poison?
What's that then?
D20 plus
D20 plus any other special bonus you might have.
I don't know what special bonuses I have.
Usually there's special feats to allow saving throws to boost them. So just roll D20. If it's like so tight we need to check, we'll check. But yeah, you don't succeed. So with that, you are actually immobilized. You are unable to move. Poison has affected you even.
Bjorkus, repay the favor of saving your ass on that.
I'm a little busy. You're
He's
also
got 2
paralyzed, so I
fire.
can't hear you. You just stop.
Fiona,
You take
you're
12 points of damage, but you're still poisoned.
Fiona, you're muted,
Muted.
right now. Muted.
Oh, I'm stressed.
It's I can't. I don't see that. I'm a little. There's 2 spiders on my dick. Okay.
This is only the second fight in the dungeon.
I mean, the first one.
Now
was
you
so
know
good.
how I feel.
First one
Now
was
you
so
know how
good,
this
dude.
guy
I don't know.
feels.
I don't even know how to
Ooh.
use my second
Oof.
move right now.
Bryce's turn.
You
He wants
can always-
Fiona
yeah.
dead now.
No, if somebody doesn't do something for Fiona, the poison will knock her unconscious before she can second wind.
Yeah,
Oh
I-
no!
It's gotta
One of
be.
you fuckers.
It's gotta be not me. I'm a little busy.
Well, Bjorkus, you're literally the only person that takes an action.
I gave you that potion of healing.
I don't think you did. I think I was pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, he did. He gave you a
He
potion.
gave you one of the two that we looted.
Shit right now after everything I did for you.
Okay, fine. I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity. And I'll go fucking help you. Ugh.
Wait, don't I have something that involves attack of opportunity?
No, wait. No,
Yes,
wait.
you do.
You
But
only
it makes his next hit do more damage.
wait. You only take 1 attack of opportunity.
There's 2 things.
Good.
Yeah,
No,
you,
get two.
you
There's
only
2 creatures. No, he's right. He's right.
he only moves 1 square.
Yeah, he's right.
No matter where you go.
Okay.
You only take
Moved.
Flint, I nat critted it. You take 13 damage.
Okay. I would like to use my encounter power. I have one.
that shit
uh,
missed me.
Potions are normally standard Flint.
Oh.
Potions are normally standard actions. So if you're forcing Fiona to chug a potion, that's going to be your action.
I just take the hit.
Shut
Okay.
up and take.
Just dribble it into my mouth.
I have an encounter power that's triggered by an effect that a save can end. However, now with my level 2, can I just
What's
activate
the
that?
power?
Shrug it off. It says trigger. You're subjected to an effect that a save can end. You make a saving throw against the triggering effect. If you succeed, you shift 1 free square as a free action.
So because that was a bite, not a venomous bite, you do not get
Oh, I
poisoned
just
by
get
its
bit.
strike.
Okay, sweet.
You just get bit, but not. It didn't poison.
All right,
the
so-
poison is an at-will power for it, but it just did a regular standard attack.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab Zalaria by the back of the head and just uncork a healing potion, just ram it in her mouth, and just shake it like I'm helping. Drink it.
Okay,
Forget what I have.
And
That
it
procs.
is.
Healing.
He gives you.
Oh my god.
Drink this potion, spend a healing surge instead of your hit points you would normally regain. You get 10 hit points back, according to the. Yeah.
You just get 10 hit points back.
Wow, that was pretty clutch giving it to Flint.
I had 2
Yeah,
already in my
make sure
inventory. So many.
Make sure to mark it off your sheet too.
Yeah.
Well, if you had 2 from before, now you.
Yeah, I didn't even add the one he gave me because I didn't think he gave it to me yet, so I'll just keep it at 2.
All right, so Zalaria, you heal 10, then you start your round, and you take 5 damage.
Run! Can she take a?
You cannot use second wind because you've already. No, wait. You can only spend 1 healing surge per round. Can
I also have a seed.
Did you make that seed?
No, I haven't made it yet. It's a daily. I have seed of healing.
No, sorry, I'm thinking the second wind. Yeah, you can do your second wind. You can only do second wind once. Tyler has an ability that forces somebody to activate their second wind. It's different than healing surge being spent.
Yeah,
So
that's my feat. I believe one of my feats.
Yeah. I was thinking of that with second wind. So you still got second wind, and you've got your seed of healing.
Brian, what was your ruling on the entire frost thing?
They're not vulnerable. Vulnerable would be like it'll say vulnerable 3, and they would take 3 bonus damage from it.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So it doesn't just mean that they can be hit.
I'll use second wind, and then that also gives me a +2 bonus to all my defenses until the start of the next turn.
Okay, so you heal your healing surge value.
So now I have 16 health. I'm still bloody, but hey. And I'm gonna.
Is your healing surge value? No, it would be less than 10.
Yeah, my surge value is 8.
Oh, you're right. You were at 8. Yep, my
You're
bad.
still paralyzed.
Shit.
Yeah, you're still mobilized. You cannot move.
I can't do that.
I'm just
Then
kind of
you
glaring at you
roll-
like there.
Okay.
You can barely function. You're able to like,
Oh, well.
at the end of your turn roll your saving throw.
Okay, that was just D20.
Yeah, I can't remember if you have any bonuses to saving throw.
I don't know where
I'm the only one who does.
Where would they be?
Again, we'll do the number first. Was it a 5 again?
No, she hasn't rolled it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You are still poisoned.
First character death.
Varus, it's your turn.
You guys.
I'm going
Literally,
to...
the Cobalt fight you guys demolished was actually higher EXP value than this, and you
Son
were
of a
level 1.
bitch.
Stop making me feel terrible.
I'm going to
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark
You keep
this
critting me.
spider. Was anything done to it when I was away, or?
I sat
Nope.
and befriended that spider.
Oh yeah, no, she did. She did. That one has been hit.
Okay, well then I'll minor action Hunter's Mark this one, or Hunter's Quarry.
Okay.
Shoot this one once and shoot this one once.
Sorry, which one are you shooting first? Which one are you shooting second? The one in front of Zolaria, and then
Yeah, Zolaria first.
that'll hit.
Twitching on the ground.
Second shot will not hit.
Fuck it, I'll re-roll it.
That'll hit.
Alright, cool. And then...
Oh, wait, isn't that a minor, or is that a reaction?
What?
To reroll.
I think it's just free. I believe so.
Your Elven accuracy? Oh yeah, it's just free.
Yeah.
10 damage on the one in front of Zolaria.
Yep.
That creature is now bloodied. And
Oh,
14.
yeah, ignore that. I rolled the wrong dice.
Okay. And 1 damage. Which one are you shooting for 1 damage?
The one in front of Flint, but he also gets that. So 6. So 10 and 6.
Okay.
This guy took 10, that guy took 6.
Okay, I've marked them down properly. Ambush spider. This one up in front of Flint. It's gonna run back to Flint. It's gonna bite at you, Flint.
Okay.
As long as it's Flint.
14 will miss you.
You know what's funny is I think I actually have one of the highest ACs in our party.
I think you do.
I'm all the way fucking back here.
It's higher than the first time.
Both of them miss you still, Flint.
I'm
What's your-
untouchable! I've learned!
I don't have one as high as yours, but mine's 19 right now.
That's what I thought.
Mine's 16.
Archaon, it's your turn.
All right, so because there was use this free action doing the vengeful magic weapon shit. When use this power when an attack hits a bloodied ally within 10 squares of you, that's Fiona over there getting hit.
Fiona was just poisoned. She was not actually successfully attacked while she was bloodied.
No, she was bloodied and then she had gotten attacked again, proccing that.
Was she?
She got hit
was
once.
bloodied before that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I get hopefully this fucking hits. Granted, but it's gonna essentially just do 2d10 damage plus 5.
I was vengeful. What rank was vengeful?
+1.
No, like the level.
+1.
That's not the right dice.
A d20.
Oh, right. You were trying. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm ignorant.
You have to attack the
Just
creature that
ignorant.
attacks with the bonus.
Oh,
you can't attack any creature, yeah.
oh.
Gain +2 power bonus to attack rolls and +1d10 damage on rolls with this weapon against the attacker. until the end of
Fine.
the
I'm gonna charge at this dude, taking the attack of opportunity.
Can you
Okay.
get that far?
Yeah. Well, he moves 5.
Actually, technically, you can only move 2 squares with this.
Oh.
You can't actually get close enough to hit it because of the
Fine.
webbing.
I fucking hit the dude in front of me.
Too bad.
Bye.
Welcome to 4th.
Too bad.
Spooked over here.
Bye.
That'll hit it for 7. Okay.
Could have been higher. Fucking spider webs.
Yada. I love how
Alright.
both our tanks are fighting one, and both of our squishies are just sitting there getting mauled.
Well,
by
we were fighting 2, but all right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my Ardent Surge again because I'm allowed to use it twice in an encounter,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use it on Fiona.
Oh, thank God.
So you get to use a Healing Surge plus a 1d6.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna be real, guys. It's pretty sweet back here.
Fight me.
So,
I killed that guy. What?
So you heal 14, yeah.
hell yeah.
And then
That's pretty fucking good, that Ardent Surge.
what?
Well, you are the healer. I said that Ardent Surge is actually really good. Considering
Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going for Energizing Strike, Augment 0 again on this guy directly above me. So, doo-ba-doo. And I miss.
You did something important this turn.
Yeah, I saved your life.
I'm still twitching on the
Wait,
ground.
wait.
I'm alive.
Wait, you
You're-
already activated
you're
the healing
convulsing.
surge, didn't you? Fiona, you already used the healing surge, didn't you?
Yeah, but
No, it's second wind is different. He just
Oh.
makes me feel a healing surge.
You're just convulsing and seething on the ground.
Mean it. I'm still
Wait,
alive.
Brian, I'm poisoned, aren't I?
join the club, buddy.
Oh yeah, you were, but I think that was last round. We forgot to do your damage. Yeah, take 5 and then roll for a saving throw.
Alright, so... What do I roll for saves?
D20 plus any bonus. I don't know if you. It's not like a direct written stat if you have bonus.
Oh, okay.
It's just being your feats and powers, I think.
It'll just be in your feet. You are still poisoned. You are also now immobilized.
Oh, yay!
Uh-oh.
Good thing I used my Ardent Surge both times, so hopefully someone can keep me from convulsing.
I'm not going over there and ramming a potion in his mouth. I got shit to deal with over here, boys.
Yeah!
Oh,
I'm having
man,
a
if
lovely
you guys are
time
getting
back
fucked
here.
now. You've got a rough dungeon ahead.
Man,
Fine,
we're
we're
just
just rolling
having
low.
a straight
We're just getting all the low ones out of the way here, Brian. I'm not too concerned.
What's your AC, Andrew?
You. It hit.
21 or 22?
21.
You're hit. For 9 damage, and you're poisoned.
How can a robot be poisoned?
Dude, it's acidic.
It's messing. It's
magic
magic
poison.
poison. It's messing with all of its
Fair enough.
circuitry.
Alright, Archaon, you gotta save yourself because I'm paralyzed.
I got a +2, so I'll be fine.
You say that until you roll a 1.
Zalaria, I think you only have 15 AC, so you're hit
How much you bet if you want
for 6 damage. But you're already poisoned, so you don't have to worry about getting more poison.
I think the reason we're getting fucked is because we're rolling like shit and Brian's rolling like crazy over
Oh,
here.
shit.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yo, my mouse just did
Bjorkus.
the otaku.
This is not going well. I'm a little concerned. I would like to use.
Flint, I have a dumb idea.
Okay.
Cool,
moved?
good to know.
If you move to your left,
I'm not moving.
You'll
Fuck
take it?
No.
no. Hear me out.
No.
If you move to your left, you'll take an opportunity attack, but my mantle will give you an increased damage modifier to attack that spider directly below you,
Okay,
and
but
possibly kill it. I don't know its
14
health.
last time, and I have 30 health.
Oh,
It's- I'm just giving you an option. I'm not saying you have to do it.
All right. Here's what I'm actually gonna do.
All right.
I would like to rage.
You're gonna burn. There's some nasty shit coming, by the way.
Fine, I'll just fucking.
You can do it now.
I'll Howl
No, no,
Fury
no.
then. I'll just Howl Fury on the one right.
I tend.
I hear.
Just remember, I tend to ramp fights up as the dungeon gets going.
I'm just like I'm looking at it. I'm seeing like people paralyzed. And I'm like, this is rough. Okay, I'm gonna just see Howl Fury on the one.
Although I feel like this dungeon, you guys might just like head her back, take a long rest, lick your wounds, and return.
Okay, that was rough. We'll be back. All right.
Hey, Ben, sorry, we got dicked on.
Son is 100% dead. He's just dead. There's
We
no
got
ways left.
fucking.
Alright, I'm gonna Howl
Dog.
Fury. Let me just do a ruler. This one right in front of me. Here?
Yep.
Okay. Roll to hit.
So I guess yeah, if you want to use your daily powers, you might just have to go
Just have a long
as
rest.
every other.
I'll see next round how things are doing. And then I'll decide.
If we make it to next round.
Definitely is. So,
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
Yep.
It's really fucking good back here.
You're gonna be the one carrying us out when
Oh,
we're all
no,
sleeping
no,
on the ground.
Flint and Fiona probably. I care very little for
it's
the
6 damage on the one directly in front of me.
Dude, I'm
And then
4'8".
it's
You're a
all
seething
the
bear.
last 3 of 4 con damage to the one next to it.
Okay.
So when Bjorkus shoved that potion down my throat, it was my
Oh yeah.
So I grabbed a bear by the back and I was just like,
Okay, so Larry,
No
you take
fear.
5 points of poison damage to start the round.
This is not going well.
Stop
Damn.
rolling shit.
Spiders are no fucking joke, dude.
Clearly.
I'm not scared of
This
spiders.
is what I've
I have
learned.
no fear of spiders.
I think Brian's.
No,
fear
you
of
can still
spiders-
attack.
I can. I'm paralyzed now.
You're
You
immobilized.
can't run, but you can.
So I can just do a basic melee attack then.
So wait, am I immobilized or am I just full out paralyzed?
Immobilized.
Alright.
Your legs aren't working, but your hands could still hit things.
So I'm sitting on the ground swinging a sword.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what, am I just like, what's a basic melee attack roll then?
Whatever
Well, you
weapon.
can still do your Savage Rand, which is still going to do... Which is like D20 plus 5, I think it says in your character sheet. It is, I remember from your sheet before.
Jesus Christ.
Boris.
We are gonna die!
One sec. Roll your save.
Yeah, I'll roll my save.
Good call. Good call.
I don't want to be poisoned anymore.
Why, it's probably gonna attack you.
Haven't had enough yet, apparently.
But I won.
You gotta get more potions out of there.
Yep,
You're
I
still-
sure do.
You are really struggling with this
So
poison.
you're not actually talking. I just heard.
God, shut up.
Shut up, fucking bear.
I'm
Aiden,
gonna.
it's your turn.
Well, one.
Oh, I forgot to mention, this one is bloodied from your previous. I forgot to put the red on.
I didn't bloody either of the two in front of me right
Oh
now.
my God, kill it.
No.
Which one?
Say
is bloody?
Fiona!
Which one's who's bloody?
The one up mauling Solaria.
The one that's giving me a shit of a
This one.
That
Alright.
one. This one's bloody. I put the red dot
So
on it.
I'm going to attack that one first.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, you ain't.
God damn
Whoops. I'm gonna attack that one second. Never mind.
No, you ain't!
I can't.
Aiden, roll me a d20. Aiden, roll me a d20.
0, 2, not 1.
Well, that's awkward.
Hello.
That's a
That's
natural
a 4. Roll me a d100.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
If you roll 1 now, boy oh boy.
No, actually, rolling low is better with a d100 chart. Rolling high is bad.
Roll a fucking.
Okay, alright.
Roll me a dexterity save. Or, d20 plus your dexterity mod.
Okay.
Does he have to do it twice since he failed twice?
Nah.
Shut up.
I'm not always going to be using it. I'm just going to be using it.
Uh-oh.
You drop your gun on the ground.
Oh!
Oh shit!
I look over at Varys. I'm like, I don't say anything, but I'm just like, First there was sex, and now this. It's not a good day for you, dude.
I'm still thinking about those rats.
Can't
There were
shoot the
none.
rats, can't shoot the spiders. What can you shoot?
Fucking dragon.
Flint, you take 8 points of damage in your...
Oh, can I do my shrug it off?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
So you take the 8, but you don't get the poison, right?
Is that actually the name of the thing? Shrug it off?
I have to make a
Yeah,
saving
you-
throw first, but if I succeed, then I don't get the poison. And I
So you can saving throw before getting the effect potentially in your turn. And I won't do the first saving throw causes issues thing, because I would technically count that turn.
Good.
Still poisoned.
What
You are
is
poisoned.
this?
We are so fun!
I took 8 points, you said there, Brian?
Yeah. And then you take another 7.
Dude, roll 20 does not like us today.
Oof. Okay, I'm raging for sure.
Wait, Otaku, have you been hit by the spider yet?
I believe so.
And you're bloodied now. Are you bloodied?
No, I am
Remember,
17,
you
not
don't
16.
have enough movement to catch up to that thing.
I don't know. I was going to kill the one right in front of me. If
Yeah, but you'd have to move back to charge it.
I'm right there.
Yeah, you have to move back to get
Oh,
around.
he's swinging the one at Adam. You were just moving your character, but both
No, I
Bjorkus,
was trying to look at it.
Bjorkus is bloodied.
I was trying to look at Otaku's health. That's why.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
17 health, not 16, so I'm not bloodied.
Yeah, come on, man. Help a brother out.
Be
What, you
bloody.
want me to shoot myself in the
Die.
foot?
Well, stab yourself in the foot, but yes, that would be ideal for him.
Oh, no. Because
All
knowing my luck, I crit myself.
True.
Fucking. Yeah!
There we go.
There we go. Now we're hitting.
Don't say that.
Now we're moving.
How the fuck do you have a +9 to attack? God damn.
Because I hit shit, and I hit shit really well. That fucker just took 11.
Spider is bloodied.
Yeah!
Fuck.
It's more than you're doing, Fiona. Oh, wait,
Uh,
I got to
All right.
I gotta take my 5.
and then
Oh my
roll your
God.
saving throw.
How are all of you dying?
Because we're not a mile away from the fight. We're in
Well,
here.
That's
And-
Clear
not
yourself of the poison.
All right. I'm going to roll my saving throw first.
You can't S. Oh.
Did you not roll at the end of your last turn?
I did, and I failed.
Yes, you always roll your saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
You start by
So-
taking 5 points of damage.
Okay, so now I'm bloodied.
You have to take an attack while you're bloody, right?
What?
You got. Never mind. I just think for Andrew's shit, you need
He's
to.
thinking of his weapon.
Well,
Okay.
I have to take care of this one so he doesn't die. Until
Good luck.
I don't die. And then I gotta worry about that fucker and those two.
Yeah, this funnel system really didn't work well. We kind of sort of just walked into it.
Okay, so since I'm bloodied, I'm going to use Ardent Eruption.
Okay.
And it's not,
Ew.
it just says no action at all. So
Yeah,
that just means.
that's
All right, so I'm going to use it on myself since, I'm here and I'm doing things. So I get +2 bonus to my damage roll till the start of my next turn. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my telekinetic leap. I'm going to attempt to save Fiona right here.
Having such a time.
Actually, I think Fiona is the least hurt right now.
It'll
Actually, Archaon
Does it-
is the most fucked of the party right now. You're
He'll be
healing? She's still at
He's
17.
got it.
Archaon's at 8. He's saving the lady. Fuck the robot. It talks too much.
Exactly.
No, I know not to. I was here trying to save your ass.
Well,
I can help fix the ship.
Feels good.
I'm
man.
curious which spot. Oh, okay. So the one in front of Archaon actually attacks him next turn. Oh shit. Well, I've already moved. It's too late now.
You can retcon it if you want.
I ain't gonna take it back. I will play fair to my mind here.
Sure.
All right.
You better
So
hold his fucking misses.
give me a minute. I'm reading something. Ooh. All right. So I'm gonna use energizing strike. Something. What are you writing something for?
You just read something.
Oh, bite me.
All
All right, so Brian, I don't put the +2 on this. I put it on if I hit it, I get extra damage, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're +7 with your d20 that you hit.
What?
Like that d20 you rolled to. Oh, that.
No, that was the saving throw that I thought I had to roll at the beginning, not at the end.
Oh, my bad.
So it's D20 +7.
Yeah.
All right. Got a perfect 20.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So, Brian, with one of my feats, I have deft eruption, so I get another 2, so it'd be +4 on my damage hit, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so
You'll
that
get
that
20
should
on
be
it.
7 because of the original 3. So
With your damage on the thing, that is. Because you
What?
got the crit. So, like, you have a d10 sword,
mhm.
and it's got 9 health left.
Okay,
You
so
obliterate the spider.
all right, he dead.
It dead.
Now,
Sweet. Jeez.
here's the fun thing about energizing strike. It reaches up to 5 squares, so I'm healing Archaon.
Cool.
So you get Hit points equal to half of my level, so you get 4 hit points.
Half your level, that's 1.
Is
Half
it
my level
healing,
plus
or
3.
Is it
Oh,
temporary
okay.
hit points?
Yeah, it's temporary hit points.
Okay, so you did the level 0 one. So you give him 4 temporary hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
It buys you time.
That's all we
Unless
really
he
need
hits
to
you
do.
for 13.
Yeah, I mean.
I hit you for 12.
You fucking.
You suck, Otaku!
Okay.
You're down to 1 HP, but you're still poisoned, right?
No, I'm dead.
No.
I have no health.
Oh.
Well, you said 13.
Oh,
No,
no,
I-
it gave him up to 12. No, you're unconscious.
I just see this.
So you don't have to roll death saving throws, but you're unconscious. You've just powered down.
Oh, yeah.
I tried.
Bjorkus.
You know, I tried.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
I had the strategy, and it still failed.
As a minor action, I'm going to activate my Cloak of Resistance. +1. So I get 5 resist to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Because things are going poorly. And then I'm going to use Second Wind to give myself a healing surge and +2 to all my defenses. So I get 11 HP back.
Okay. Zolaria.
I'm just going to hang.
Oh no. Okay. So can I move or I'm still immobilized?
You still have the poison on you, don't you? You've never broken.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
So you
Never
take the
broken.
5 damage at the start of your turn.
Oh yeah. Oh, where does that leave me? 14. I'm definitely bloodied now. Okay. Can I use second wind or is that's an encounter, right?
Yeah,
It's an encounter. You've already used your.
Then I might use.
Wait, I didn't roll my saving throw.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, roll.
I apologize.
Oh, I should roll that too as well.
Hey.
You have both cleared your poison.
Only took
Fucking finally, you've cleared your poison.
took
I
8
don't know what you're
years.
complaining about, Zalaria. It's not that bad.
I can use my seed of healing then and eat it right at the same time, or is that a separate?
Minor to create the seed lasts until it's eaten or creature carrying the seed can make a minor action to eat it and regain it. 10 plus. Yeah, you can. You can use it. You just can't move if you do it.
No, that's fine. So that's then 18 hit points I get back.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that.
Man, I think I'm the first one who went unconscious this entire
Yes,
campaign.
you are.
Certainly
Yes, you
are.
are.
It's
Ironically,
only,
you can't
it's
yet.
only the second time we're playing,
I've
so.
been rolling so high.
Yeah, Brian's cheating over there. He's got weighted
It only
dice.
against me. It only against me.
I
My
mean,
previous campaign complained, even when I rolled for them to see on roll 20, I rolled insanely high.
Okay.
One player was tracking it. He's like, you rolled a 13 on roll 20, like average.
That's rough.
So I'm gonna do my saving roll now. That's pretty much all I can do.
You still got your standard action.
I don't.
you can farm up somebody or something like that.
You could use your Thorn Whip and not pull them, just whip it.
Okay, I'll
Be like, "Cha."
No, wait, you can't transform back. You spent 2 minor actions.
yeah.
So no, you keep.
Never mind.
I can't.
You're just sitting there like,
You've got a standard action left if you could find anything to do.
I don't think I have it.
You could downgrade it
Whip.
into a move action and then face step the fuck out.
Yeah, I might face up the fuck out.
Yeah, but she's basically full health, though. It's like,
True. Yeah. You're,
ironically, the healthiest of us right now. I mean, except for me, who hasn't taken damage, but
Don't think I haven't noticed you dropping your weapon. I did.
Butterfingers.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, you're kind of. Yeah, other than.
And I can
Yeah, go ahead.
do things from a distance too.
You're still a bear.
Yeah, but once I'm out of the shit, so face step is like 6 movement squares. And I'll also-
5.
5? Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll go about here. Boink.
Did you see this bear vanish?
The whole bear. And now I'm going to do my goddamn saving throw. One more time. God damn it.
nope.
That poison is not leaving your system.
You're having a real rough time.
Oh,
with someone
sorry,
going
I
to the
skipped.
forest.
It's your turn, Aiden. I accidentally double.
You'd think the worse she gets at the roll, the faster it would kill her.
That guy's bloodied, right? Alright, well, I'm gonna minor action. Well, first I'm gonna pick up my weapon.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend your move action to pick it up.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going
I
anywhere.
know you're not too worried, but it is just funny that you're like, spiders, drop your weapon.
No, man, I shot at it. I was
He
like,
choked.
The dice are killing you more than me. I'll just make
Yeah,
that.
That's the
true.
worst
You missed
part.
Everything, bro. If I had got that savage cut at the start, it would have been the last spider to deal with. I'm upset about that.
You
I mean, the
probably
game
won't
tried to
die.
kill Flint at the beginning. Now it's trying to kill Fiona.
It
First
killed
shot
me.
hits.
this spider by robot guy Archeon takes 9 damage. 6 damage.
It is very wounded, barely able to stand, but still
Fuck.
alive.
It's probably gonna run.
Hey.
That's all I was really trying to do.
Can we all agree if these spiders try to run away, we're going to kill them, not leave a man alive?
I mean,
They're spiders.
All right,
They're
Flint,
they're spiders.
okay.
13 misses you.
Okay.
13 misses you.
Oh, come on!
literally
How come
untouchable.
he-
I'm just the greatest. I don't know what to say.
Archeon, roll me a death saving throw.
What is that? Just a D20?
Just a d20. 10 or higher, you succeed. 9 or below, you fail. You get 1 death count. You get 3 death count.
There.
You have a
Hey,
success. Yahada.
Okay. Real question is, how do I want to go about this? Because I can go and try and help Bjorkus, but it could also cost me my own life.
You could
go
also
for it,
second.
bud.
Oh, no, Flint's already second winded, so you can't second.
Yeah, I can't stick one twice.
Hmm.
Oh, no, you don't need a death saving throw, Archeon, because you went to exactly 0. You're stabilized.
Yeah,
Either way.
Hey, someone should take my potion and feed it to me.
All right, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna come up here and help my boy Bjorkus,
Oh, hey.
and I'm gonna use energizing strike again to attack this spider directly in front of me. Now, does my ardent eruption, is that just active as long as I'm bloodied, or once I'm
oh
bloodied?
shit. Brian, did that spider live with 1 HP?
Until the start of your next turn. No, it lived with less than,
Oh, okay.
or more than 1.
Alright, then never mind. But it does take 9 damage, not 8.
Oh, right, because of your, okay, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna energizing strike augment to the spider directly in front of me. So that's a 2 weapon plus the.
So d20 plus 7, and then the damage could be quite high if you hit it.
D20 plus 7. Fuck.
That's a miss.
I tried. It's been nice knowing you, Bjorkus.
You guys are fine.
This
Oh.
one's leaping over Archeon's body.
Ah, fuck!
Actually, no. This one's going to go, and it's going to stealth check. It has a 22 on its stealth. They have a trait called camouflage. The spider can make a stealth check to become hidden when it has cover or concealment instead of needing superior cover or total concealment. And the spider, surprisingly, is actually bigger than the crack, and it just slinks right in.
Sick.
Later,
And
idiot.
it's hiding.
Later, idiot.
I'm sure he'll be back.
Nerds.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Bjorkus.
Well, let's see what we can do here, boys.
Well, you're down to 2 out of 5.
That's not bad.
Oh, how's the
I
fight
think I'm
going,
just gonna
guys?
do,
Shut up, you're unconscious.
a regular weapon strike. I'm just gonna look at the spider in front of me and go, "You motherfucker!" I'm just gonna try and punch it right in between its 8 eyes. Just nail it.
A standard attack rather than like
I mean, I could do Warhowl. It does less damage though, or Howl Fury.
aggressive lunge does
Oh,
1
shit.
weapon plus strength, and you push it.
All right, I'll do
yeah.
aggressive lunge on the one in front of me. Then I guess I wasn't even thinking of that one.
Actually, both your Howl of Fury and aggressive lunge do as much damage as your standard hit.
Fair. All right, I'll do Howl Fury then again. I'm still angry. I'm just gonna punch the one in front of me. Try to hit.
Fuck
it.
off!
Fuck off.
D20 plus
Ooh,
6.
sorry, I hit it twice. It was the first one. I fucked up.
Both would hit anyway. So you hit it.
Okay. So that's
2d6 plus 3.
my weapon hit. 14 on the one in front of me, and then the one next to it.
And
is
then
4.
4 to the one beside it.
Yeah.
That bloodies both creatures.
So that's an extra 9 damage.
It's an extra 9 damage, which kills this one and brings this one really
Dude,
low.
you OP if you bloody people.
That's fucking right.
When Flint bloodies things, he just like surges, does crazy damage. If he doesn't get the bloody effect, he doesn't do as much.
Absolutely.
But if he can wound it, if he can get that attack that reduces it to half health, he can fuck it up.
Alright. Zalaria, you should totally like attempt to snipe this thing in front of me.
I'm getting out of bear mode.
You're
Okay.
muted.
Bear mode deactivated.
She's getting out of bear mode. She was barely in it in the first place.
Oh!
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna use it on the one in front of me.
Okay.
And that is D20. Is that plus anything?
Check your character sheet.
Yeah, I don't know.
D20 plus 4, I think, for your Thorn Whip. 4 or 5.
Oh, plus 5 attack.
Okay.
Fucking music. Oh, listen to Gothic Abandoned Church.
That hits it.
Excellent.
That pulls it too, don't it?
1d8 plus 3.
That's an option.
I need to pull it.
Ooh.
That kills it.
Ooh. We did it. We.
Saving throw now?
Yes, you can roll your saving throw.
I wish someone would help
You
me.
didn't even take the 5 damage at the beginning of
It's
the turn.
finally cleared yourself of the...
Literally, oh wait, there's still one more.
No, it's skulked away.
Oh.
You're welcome. I
It's
shot it off
hiding.
you.
God.
Literally,
Does it-
it took you to the end of goddamn combat.
You know what? We live it.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to Archeon.
I'm using healing surges, so
And by the way, every time like Otaku cause somebody to heal, I believe it actually makes them spend a healing surge. So if he used a healing
it does.
you have to spend a healing surge. So yeah.
So I used 1 there.
I used one.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah, we don't care about you.
Fuck you, Aiden.
All right.
At least I did my job, and
I'm
I
walking
took
over
all
to
the
Hey,
Archeon.
I did my job too. I shot shit from the back line, the
I
back
dropped
line.
your gun.
Drop.
Don't worry about it.
I got a 17 passive perception. I think I heard a little fuck up there.
Well,
But-
can I roll
Sounds
to
like you
see if
didn't
he
shoot your
actually
shot
did
twice.
hear it? Can I please roll to see if he heard it? Like a general
Sure.
stealth?
He's got a pretty high passive perception. So let's see
Also, 18 passive perception, not 17. So get fucked. I heard that.
so let's see what your number is, Aiden, to see how much noise.
Okay, 1 second.
He's gonna roll a 1.
You're basically gonna have to roll higher than an 18.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking stealth. Wait, is that it or?
It's not a stealth check, it's just a D20 check.
Okay.
You dropped the gun. You gotta roll higher than 18 or Flint heard it.
Oh, I heard that shit. I heard it.
Hey!
I know what dropping a gun sounds like. I was bouncing over that ship like a fucking ping pong ball with my gun. I know what it sounds like.
Are we able to boot up Archeon here? Boot him back up?
Yeah, you can kickstart him.
You have to reinstall Windows.
It was just some. It's some rocks.
There's been corruption to your hard drive.
All right.
All right, boys. I think it's food time. Let's take a 10-minute break. Grab